Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to Martyn Lucas Investor. It's time for the Nvidia earnings. Hopefully by now you've seen all the warnings, all the preparation videos that we put out for you today. There's been chart videos, predictions, prices, how to prepare for all of this. I hope you've been able to get as much information as possible. We're going to cover the live earnings, of course. The live earnings will drop in about 50 minutes, actually. The numbers will be out earlier than the actual call itself. The market then will start to move. So you've got a little bit of time, maybe 25 minutes, half an hour, to position yourself if you are wishing to take profit or get in or whatever. My thoughts are this. We are going to get a beat, but it's not going to be enough. We're going to see a drop. However, as always, it will redigest, reprice, restructure, and in a few weeks from now, we'll be back up again. I'm not worried. I'm seeing that the next leg up will be to $200, but I would not be buying today. I am already in. I own the S&P. About $17,000 of my position, somewhere in that region, is in Nvidia. So I am an owner of Nvidia. I don't sell or trade Nvidia. I own it through the S&P, which is, in my opinion, the better way to do it, because you own all of the 4 or 5 companies that are very much involved with the AI play, which is Google, Meta, Microsoft, Apple, Nvidia. They're all in this. They all do well if Nvidia does well, because they feed into each other. So that's my take on all of this. So we got the call. So welcome everybody. So please tap the like button and let's get ready to rock and roll. Okay. Let's see how this all goes this afternoon. Let me start by taking comments and questions from everybody in the chat. I see, says Stephen Lewandowski. Hello, we got Angie here. Yes, we are. I've been waiting for this one. It's a big one. Luckily, I stumbled upon this live coming up. Forgot to set the reminder for this one. Got another 3-hour drive ahead of me. Enjoy the show, Benjamin. This channel helps me get through the workday. Crypto CY. I'm very pleased to hear that. I'm asking Bruce to become a member as well, as you can see. So you see him, absolutely. Well, there'll be members only sections today. Can I ask everyone to tap the like button? Let's get, I tell you what, let's get 100. 100. Oh, hang on a minute. I've got a big announcement to make. We've got 2 minutes. The next round of the special 100,000 subscriber merch is about to drop. As you can see, we are about to come up to the 100,000. We've had a few trolls play silly buggers, but we're at 99,533. But the party is ready to go. If you click subscribe, you could do it today. We're expecting 20,000 people to watch this, so please tap the like button. We could get to 100,000 today for real. Please do. A couple of trolls now, same person actually, has paid a lot of money to take it over to 100,000 just for it to get taken away by YouTube. They've done it twice, and that's why we're not celebrating until we've actually earned every single subscriber. We're focusing on the job in hand. So click subscribe, ring the bell, and we could get there. And also tap the like button. So let's get 100 likes. We've already done it. Marvelous. Oh, 534. It's rolling around. 534. Thank you very much indeed. Let's get over to crypto. Crypto is selling off. Everything will sell off into this, so be very, very careful if you are trading this today. It's a very risky play. So here we go. 99,536. It's rolling around. We're going to speed up now, I think, into this main event. So it's very, very exciting. Another new member. There's going to be members sections in today's show and for the party.
812 has become a member.
Thank you very much indeed. Let's look at the broader market. There was something that was just on my mind then to do. There's a lot going on at the moment. So I'm just trying to keep a hold of lots of things. We've got this story we'll be covering. We put it out on a video, your preparation for the Nvidia earnings. Thank you very much. Click subscribe, ring the bell. This is very, very exciting. Let me go to the comments and questions. I want to bring everybody in if I can. Is that Bruce? Is Bruce Graham 812? Is that our? Is that Angie's husband? We saw him earlier. Let's go through some of these comments. Drive safe. Yes, indeed. Sold my stocks, said Stephen Lewandowski. Up Nvidia, go. Well, the overall portfolio is selling at the moment. Crypto is down. No surprise there. The S&P is bouncing around up slightly, but everything will swing on Nvidia. Get ready for some violent trading. I would rather step out of this one. Bruce for president, and thank you. Yes, every time you see Angie, of course, which is, she's known by the name of Stage Your Life. We went in the future today. We were doing quantum jumping and stuff like that live on the show. It was great. We went into the future. We found out that Nvidia would be up today. Hi all, Bruce for president. Technically, we was your yacht Restorian company we owned for 33 years. I love it. Wow. Way to go. I have a lot to learn from you all, everyone here. Same. Hi all. Leah's in the chat. Hello, Leah. Leah's now very active in Discord because we have a ladies audience now. Leah is very active in Discord. If you join Discord, you can talk to my wife off air. The lovely Leah, she's in Discord. So I'll give you the Discord link. If you do click on the link, make sure that you do click the right link. Don't choose the wrong one. I'll show you on the screen. If you just join the server, it's for premium members only. It's a VIP club for a very small audience. We're not trying to get thousands of people. We're just trying to get a good number, a good audience of investors. So don't join the server. If you do, you see nothing and we just kick you out. I don't mean physically kick you out. Sounds horrible. It's the term that Discord use. If you want to join us, it's $2.99 to be a member of Discord. There are premium channels, training courses, all for free, provided for free. And you've got direct contact with me, Sensei, Vaz, all the team, and Leah for the ladies now. The ladies are really enjoying Leah's company. It's very nice, and Leah's enjoying it too. So there you go, a little bit of a personal thing, new for the show. Anyone know what time the call is at? Yes, we'll get the figures in about 40 minutes, 45 minutes, and then we will get the call on the hour. Oh, I bloody hell forgot again, the shop. Yes, I think the shop has just dropped. The shop has just dropped. Number 9, has it sold out? I bet it has. Number 9, there's one thing left. Number 9, the small mug has gone. Number 9, the small mug has sold out straight away in 1 second. The large mug has sold out in 1 second. Here's the link. It dropped literally 1 minute ago. It's already sold out. They're selling out. It's literally the same second. Every time we release one, they sell the same second. So there is the presentation silver play button on the wall, signed in a frame. It's got a special QR code, special surprise. When you get that, you won't know what it is until you get it. 9 of 10. There is only one more. 9 of 10. This was number 9. If I refresh the screen, they're probably gone. Let's have a look. Yep. Oh, the latte one's gone. It's just the sign frame. That's all that's left out of every single one. 1 to 9, all sold out. They are all individually numbered. Every single one is its own piece. This is a signed picture to go on the wall. As a frame, it hangs up, and you've got the signed picture. You've got the silver play button. There's only 10 in the series. There's one of each. Each one is numbered, and I've already seen somebody on eBay trying to sell one, which they're going to be collector's items. Very, very rare. There's literally only one. 9 of 10. That's all there is. And will this go? Probably in a minute, I would imagine. Let me come back. It's not at the moment. It's the only thing left. I bet you, I'll give you the link in case you want this. I would imagine this will be sold in a minute. Every single one sells out within the minute. And tomorrow is number 10, the last in the series. And tomorrow, it's very different. It's being done for charity tomorrow. Something very different to raise money for our fundraising event. That's coming up as soon as we hit 100,000 subscribers. I knew there was something I was supposed to be looking at. I just, for the life of me, couldn't think what it was. Anyway, now I bloody remembered. Bloody hell. Anyway, never mind. Let me come back to comments and questions. ChatGPT says, yes, we got the show. We're going to be covering it live. Don't worry about that. Let's have a look. Awesome. That's good, Steam. Let me get through some of the comments. Let me zip down through. I've got so many here. Welcome, Martin Benjamin. I'm loving that gold jacket. It's a golden opportunity today, only if you play it wisely. WMT, are you talking about Walmart? Walmart just going sideways, not doing anything. I haven't. I'm just a few bucks away from the money. I'm down at the moment on this one, $132. I will be selling this for about $97.98. I've got $17,000 to free up when that happens. All right, so that's what we were doing. We're parking it there throughout this build up. By DGOG, I don't know, I've never reviewed it. Almost party time, looking snazzy, mate. Thank you very much indeed. Yes, sir, Benjamin. What if the market goes up? I just have a feeling manipulation after manipulation brings rallies. Is VU good to buy or wait for a drop? I've got Nvidia on Solana. What's going up? Appreciate you, sir. You're very welcome. Will it go up enough to pump crypto? Today is Keneal's birthday. He's my buddy. Well, as you are a member, and he is, on Friday, or even on the party of the 100,000, we will celebrate your birthday as part of our celebrations as well. Make sure you join us for that. All right, either the 100,000 or the Friday night show. Congratulations, my dude. Thank you. Happy birthday, Keneal. Let's see some happy birthdays. Yes, we'll share it on the next live concert, which will be either tonight if we hit the 100,000. Let's have a quick look. Where are we? We are now at 99,538. If everyone here clicks subscribe, we just might do it. I'm expecting around about 20,000 to join us live. We're just starting off with 393. So it could happen tonight if we had 11,000 last time and we were only like a 50, 60,000 channel. So anything could happen. All right. Please like and subscribe, folks. That's kind of you. Thank you so much indeed. Has it explained what is happening? Hasn't it been explained what has been happening? I'm not sure I understand. We put lots of information out today on the channel about Nvidia earnings. Here's Vaz. Here he is. How are you, mate? I predict Nvidia will beat earnings, yes, narrowly, and we'll have a weak forward guidance. That's interesting. I think we'll do better, but I think the market will still sell off. Keneal, today is my birthday. What's up? Said Blazing Bandit. Look at that. Bruce is in. Bruce is in. I love it. Don't forget, every time you see Stage for Life, which is otherwise known as oh my gosh, the name's just gone to me. Oh. Angie, that's the right. Angie, yes. Just always ask how Bruce is. Just completely ignore Angie and say, how is Bruce? We're trying to wind her up. We're trying to start an argument in the family. Hi from Barcelona. Hello, how are you? Lovely to have you here. Study with music. Oh, welcome. My name is Martyn Lucas. I'm the World Piano Man, voted by Elton John. There is my music channel. Go and check it out. Will it pump crypto? It certainly will if it does well, but I'm thinking we're going to get a sell-off. I'm keeping my long position. Captain Bruce Graham here is now a member. Bruce Graham, how are you, Bruce? We had a laugh this morning, didn't we, with your wife? It was brilliant, that. Yes, it is. Good afternoon. Yes, Seth is here. Will pump crypto. It will if we go up. Come on, I went to Valanda, subscribe to join the party. Pumping up, pump it up, pump it up. Go Nvidia, go Spain. I love my wife. I love my wife. That's very nice. I'm so glad you do. Hey all, hope always good. Well done on the 100,000 again. Thank you so much indeed. Well, we're not technically there yet. We've had a few crazy people paying $500 a time to take us over 1,000, and then YouTube delete all the fake accounts. So we're not actually there. We're only going to celebrate when we actually get there. We're going to earn every single subscriber. We're not celebrating because some idiot decided to, fake it out. This is not their party. It's your party. This belongs to you, not one troll who thinks it's funny to make it all up. It's not really what this is about. We're going to earn every subscriber. Everyone is real here. There's no fake. So become a subscriber today. We might just do it. It can happen today. And if it does, the party will go straight into it. So we're waiting to do it. Fear, and a big take on everything. Hi, try to join the Discord and try to play, but said mobile not available. So is it mean? No. You can absolutely do it on a mobile, but I don't think you can purchase it on a mobile. If you do, you end up getting a charge $3.99 rather than $2.99. So what you need to do, Sumali, is that Sumali? Can only be no. You can use it on any device. Actually, Leah likes to be on my wife Leah Lucas. She likes it on iPad. So I'll give you the link for it. There's a Discord link. But what you do need to do is purchase it for $2.99. We've made it as cheap as possible, and we give you the free training course as well. We don't sell our training courses here. We make money investing. So there you go. When you come to it, we got 225 members. All right. These are the actual members. Don't click join server. It tells you here, it's premium subscribers only. You click this here, but you do it on a computer. Otherwise, you get charged $3.99 if you do it on the app. $2.99. And then once you're in, it takes 10 minutes to get verified. Verify your email and your everything else so we know you're the real person. And then you'll be in. And remember, when you do go in, do not accept any friend requests from someone pretending to be me. I get scammers all the time. They are not me. I never friend request anyone or message anyone. I only reply to your messages once I know that you are one of my premium subscribers. And you'll know because you'll be in green, your name's in green, and you have a role of Lucas Aid, and you can message me and you can friend request me, and I will accept it if you are a proper signed up member. All right, and then we can have conversations, and you get all the community stuff and all the videos and all the training videos and so on and so forth. And you can talk with Leah as well. Leah's really enjoying. She's never been a public person. She's just come out now. This is a brand new thing that Leah is enjoying being in Discord. And there's a nice little community of ladies. It's really, really nice. If you are here in your right, please subscribe and like and share. Thank you so much indeed, Blazing Bandit. You should become a member of our channel. There you go. In fact, the next 10 people to become a member, I will pick one of you and make one of your YouTube channels famous if you are a YouTuber. If you've got content, the next 10 people that become members will spin the wheel, spin the wheel, and we'll pick one of you and we'll make, if you've got content, one of your channels famous. So not only will you get all the perks and benefits, but you'll also get the extra perk of will make one of your channels famous. All right, there you go. Hi all, says Bruce Babbage. Another Bruce. I got 50 trillion mini Bitcoin to pay off this debt for all Americans. I don't understand that. Nvidia is exciting, but won't be the reason stocks run, or it certainly will if it does well. Thanks for the hard work. You're very welcome. We love you, Bruce. I love it. Click here. Oh, by the way, did we sell the last item? My guess is we did. Every item is sold up to now. Let me have a look. Did it sell? Yep, sold out. Every single item is sold out. Now, tomorrow is the last one. It's 10 out of 10. And tomorrow it's all for charity. There's no money for me, no money for Sensei, no money for anybody other than our charity. Tomorrow there's a special number 10. 10 out of 10, so it's only one of each. There'll be one large mug, one latte mug, one signed picture, one small mug, all for charity. That's right, we're donating absolutely everything to our charity because every $5 can put a child through school for a year for our fundraiser in Uganda, in Africa. So that's tomorrow morning. That's tomorrow morning on Sensei's show. Don't miss that if you want 10 of 10, the final one. And they'll have a special message on there as well. Awesome, great job. Oh, here's our first member. Here's our first member. 9 to go.
At Fangmung 7105 has become a member.
Thank you very much. You need 9 to go. And don't forget, if you are already a member, you can play along in Spin the Wheel because you can do a celebration super chat. That's not a paid super chat. It's a free super chat. You get a free super chat. It's called a milestone super chat. Many of you got them and you've never used them. So that you could have one now and be part of that. And we need another 9. So happy to have got an 8 out of 10 sign frame. Yes, you have. It's very special. It's very limited. I've already seen one on eBay being sold, but we are about to hit, for real, 100,000 subscribers. We've had scammers try to spoil the party, but they won't do that. We're not going to celebrate and pretend it's real. We know it's not real. This is the real number. And when we get there, we will celebrate it. The party is ready to go. This channel is a big shill. I have no idea what that means. I don't know why people use that silly word. It's absolutely ridiculous. I don't pump and dump anything. In fact, I tell people not to follow my trades. I own my main positions, the S&P, and if you think I can pump the S&P, then you're a flipping nutcase. I can't possibly pump the S&P 500. What a bloody nonsense. Anyway, don't talk silly. Why is that, collective? Congratulations, Benjamin. Don't forget there are other mugs in the store, also limited edition. There are. Yes, there are other items, but not in the 100,000. That's right. Thanks for reminding us, Seth. Got number 6. Lovely. George, Pepsi will never be sold again and only so many made. Just went to your shop. It's all sold out again. Yep. It sells out every single time within 1 minute. Just got number 9. Let's go. There's a Lucasade Win mug and buy the dip mug, and they are quite lovely, said Seth. I love that. One of our moderators. Thank you, mate. When do you think we will have a good entry on VU? Well, if you want to reprice VU, it's actually not bad now. If you look at the forward PE, which is currently 23, I try to buy the S&P at 17 times earnings. However, we are currently repricing the S&P because of the AI explosion. I still believe there's plenty of growth left in it. However, you know how I trade with the with buying and then buying the dip and then selling on tax lots. So I'm always looking for the best price. We will have a live phone in. You can be live on the show during the call. So if you want to be on the call, we'll get the numbers in about half an hour. Here is the call. If you are a member, members only, please. Let me know you're calling in. You can be on the call. We have 10 spots on the screen. You can join me here and 10 spots around me, and you can be part of today's call. So you can ask me any question you want. You can take part. You can react to the call. You can be all part of it. Absolutely wonderful. Finally, the report was positive or negative. Finally. The report was, we don't know yet. We don't know. It's not out yet. Crypto getting ready. Number 9. Congratulations. Come on, pump him, subscribe, pump it up. Let's go, says Blazing Bandit. Buy the pump. I wouldn't do that. Thank you, stage. Hello, Martin. Penny Harris. Oh, we're giving away 5 memberships. 5 memberships. So if you subscribe to the channel and liked, you can win a membership. There you go. We're giving memberships away. So make sure you subscribe. We're giving memberships away in the chat. One of our members, Brian D. Alcendio, is giving away his hard-earned money memberships. So if you are a member, if you are subscribing and you are in the chat, you can win memberships. Get ready for the earnings call. Right, the bell goes in 15 minutes. We're going to cover it. Heck yeah, congratulations. Hello, Penny Harris, one of my gold members. How are you this afternoon? Can't start an argument in the family. Your pumping is stardom. Thank you. Subscribed music channel. Thank you very much indeed. Now you subscribe to the music channel, you can be in our $1,000 giveaway. Yep. Waiting to see the effects this has on the rest of my portfolio. Indeed, indeed, indeed. Brian, Martin covered DDOG earnings. No review, though, I believe. No, I haven't. I don't believe so anyway. Glad I found this channel. Cam Ripto, welcome to you. Yes, said Sumali Phillips. Did you get sorted on Discord? Have you sent me a friend request? Did you get signed up? I will accept it. I have a friend request. I have a friend request from somebody called Uncleben1000. So I'm going to see on Discord if you are a member. Okay, let me have a quick look. We're giving more memberships away. Anyone who subscribed can win a membership. Let's have a quick look. I've got someone who's just joined. Ace the Reaper. Sorry, I have to kick you. You've joined for free. This is a premium VIP service. I'm going to look for this person that sent me a friend request. Uncleben, yes, you are a premium member. I can accept your friend request. This is you on Discord. You've just joined. You are in green. You've sent me a friend request. You could talk to me directly. You could talk to Leah, my wife, Sensei, Vaz, everybody. So, yeah, you've got role of Lucasade, so I can accept that. And also, you also get, let me accept that, you also get for free, the video training course, which other people would charge thousands of dollars for, you get for free. Go. It's all in the premium service. Now, please, now you've made a friend with me, do not accept a friend request from anyone else pretending to be me. Leah will not send it. I will not send it. Sense or Vaz will not send friend requests. We only accept them from premium members. All right? So there you go. Success gift lover. Yeah, we got people joining now. Unfortunately, trying to scam the channel. I'll delete those in a moment. Let me carry on. Cover Snowflake. We can cover Snowflake if you are a member of the channel and you do a $5 super chat. Please subscribe, folks. Thank you. Real life, most honest channel on YouTube. Hello, Khalidad. Hello, Khalidad. I'm hoping that we get Jerry and Elba in this afternoon. There's been a confusion from Jerry and Elba, and there's a lot of upset going on at the moment, and I want to put that right. They have made a little mistake, and unfortunately, some people are a little upset, and I will explain exactly what's gone on if we get Jerry and Elba in. But I have already spoken to him on the phone, so we're all good there. All good. I did, yes. We got our second member. 8 spots to go. Oh, welcome to Silver. That counts. That counts.
A Chill Animal Channel has become a member.
And now, Chill Am Channel, you are a Silver member. Now, if you are a YouTuber and if you have content, you can go on the homepage of my channel and you get free publicity all the time. And people will subscribe to you all the time. But you have to request it live in the chat. I don't do it. I just don't do it automatically. I do it for you live on the show. So if you are a YouTuber, if you do have content, you can actually request it, and I will do it for you live on the show, and you'll get lots of subscribers. Best community on YouTube. We're here to help, absolutely. Right as rain. Thank you. I will try again. Okay. Sumali Phillips, indeed. Thank you. I look forward to you as one of our ladies. You might like to meet my wife, Leah. All right. Lovely stuff. How lovely is that? Lots of people joining now. Is that Dupe Jang? That might even be you. It looks a very similar picture. I don't know if it's you or not. I won't know until you tell me. Good man, Brian. Like Martin said on Discord, write and fix the settings privacy. Yes, you've got full control who messages you. All right, Martin, congratulations on 100,000. Well deserved, sir. That's very, very kind. We're not quite there, though. We're at 99,549. We've had a few trolls and scammers. Oh, there we go. Try to inflate it just to spoil the party, but that won't happen. We'll focus on the business in hand and we'll celebrate at the right time. Just become a member. Thank you. I think we have 2 members now. Like and subscribe, hit the 1 million. Yeah, we're going to 1 million now. Welcome to new members. Good day, Martyn Lucas AIDS. Let's make some money. XRP, yes, indeed. Pump my bags. I hate to be broke. Can't afford the cups. Can't afford the cups? What's all that about? Will bull market end if Nvidia as it? No, the bull market will not end. We are in an uptrend, but we will have a sell-off. So there's a very big difference. What do you think about Nvidia, Martin? Go down or up? I think Nvidia will beat on earnings but sell off because it will never be good enough, and it's already got very expensive again. So that's okay for a long-term investor, but I would not be buying Nvidia here. It's why I use tax lots to trim the S&P and bring my average down. So we've got lots of new members. If you've won a member, please thank Brian. S&P Final Boss. Hello, says Daniel. I want study with music. Well, if you subscribe and engage and like, you might win one. And you get lots of benefits and perks. When is the earnings? The earnings will be out in 10 minutes, 15 minutes. We'll cover it live. And then the earnings call starts on the next hour. I will cover it. I'll take one. Just subscribe. New to crypto. Welcome to you. You're new to crypto. Well, this is my crypto position. I only entered the crypto space a few weeks ago because I built my portfolio on the S&P first. And now I've got a position here built on the S&P, and now I've got 140,000 in crypto. I've got my 78 in the wallet, and I've got the rest of it is on my ETFs. So it's about 140 grand. I'm in 3 positions. I'm staking all my Ethereum. I'm in Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP. That's it. That's what I'm in. And I'm out of the money on most of it at the moment, but I have been buying the lower than the average, not with buying the dips, by buying with conviction. There is a difference, and ask me about that, and I'll explain that later on. Well done, Brian. Got the number 9 mug. Congratulations. Bye-bye, DDOG. I can do a full review on it if you want to. So we are looking at Nvidia. There's a little bit of an issue going on with Nvidia at the moment. There is some rumors about China tariffs. I'm going to cover all of that. But also, the call itself hasn't been broadcast yet. This is very, very unusual. They haven't yet broadcast the link for it. It's not available anywhere. So I can tell you that now, that it hasn't been published anywhere. Robinhood can't get hold of it. They've not shared it on their website. There is something going on with Nvidia at the moment. I'm registered to receive the press information, and there is no call being displayed at the moment. So literally, there is no call. We have last year's call, but we do not have, we have the one from May, but we do not have the one from today yet. All right, the bell is about to go. Let me go and refresh Wall Street so we're going to ring the bell. This is the overall portfolio. I'm up, which is nice, beating the market again today. Nvidia, there it is. We'll get ready now. Let me go and refresh the screen. Just refreshing the screen. All right. Okay, we're all set. We have Wall Street ready to ring the bell.
Curves, the guidance for July was actually up 17% higher. So
here we go.
Plus 2% guide up.
We've got a bit of time. I'll bring it all to you. We're now at 99,556. If you all click subscribe and ring the bell, we've got a special moderator party, a special members only party, and then general subscribers. It could happen today. It could easily happen in this show. We had 11,000 when we were at 50,000 subscribers. I'm expecting 25, 30,000 people, but maybe everyone's already subscribed. I don't know, but I think it's possible that we could hit the 100,000 today. So how much time is remaining in the report? The report will drop in exactly 20 minutes from now. From Pakistan, good afternoon and welcome to you. Oh, we're rolling round. Here we go. We're at 558. Come on, everybody. Just 432 to go. We could get there today. It's very, very exciting. 38. Oh my God, my bloody maths are gone. Never mind. XRP. Yes, we are looking at XRP as well. We're doing our crypto watch as well. This channel helps me distract from the anxiety-riddled brain, as does watching the markets. From Pakistan. I want to be a member. And if you want to be a member, there is the link. If you are on an iOS device, browser or an iPad, if you are on an iOS device, iPad or iPhone, select a browser desktop version and you can become a member. There are members who are donating them in the chat. Let's have a little look. We got a few bad actors in the show. Thank you very much indeed. My moderators are doing a good job as always. I need a membership. I'm new to trading. Well, if you are a member, you can call in live to the show. Let me end the poll right now because we're about to get an announcement. 78% of you think it will be a beat. Let me end the poll. And we've got our main poll, of course, on Google. This is what ranks on Google. Let's see how you voted. This is very, very important. We call it the Lucas Archies, better than the Fibonacci. Beat or miss. We had 70% said beat. So 201 votes. Let me refresh the screen. That is now up to 219, 70 votes. If you'd like to vote on the poll that actually ranks on Google, we rank number 1 for this stock when we broadcast the earnings. There is the link right there. Go and vote on it. You've got about 19 minutes before the call, it drops. All right. We're about to ring the bell as well. Here we go. 2 minutes ago. We're about to ring the bell. It's a big night. The markets could go up, down, Or definitely not sideways. I want to be a winner. Nvidia is up. Who wants to win $1,000? We're giving away $1,000 in XRP. If you would, say yes in the chat and I'll tell you how you can win. It's free to enter, no purchase necessary. You haven't got to download anything. We're giving it away to celebrate 100,000 subscribers and we are very close to getting there. So click subscribe, ring the bell, and you can be part of our big event. We're nearly there. 99,564. Start getting it to roll round, folks. All right, here we go. Just subscribe to your channel. Thank you, Super Rooster. Lovely stuff. Right, here we go. 45 seconds to go. We're about to ring the bell. We've got the earnings call in 18 minutes.
The edge that people are going to try to get some comfort on.
Here we go.
I'll just mention this. 3 months ago we talked and I mentioned that we're in the third inning of the AI infrastructure build out. Today, I think we're in the second inning. So I actually think I'm actually more confident, despite all these big numbers, despite the $4 trillion market cap. Now, I'm not saying it's going to trade up tomorrow, but I think that the takeaway when people read between the lines about next year is that those numbers, that 29% growth number, ends up being between 30 and 35% after the revisions.
Mike, it's hard to crack the bulls. It's hard to make them crack.
There's a great deal of comfort because of how the markets behave.
1.
And the cyclical indicators are looking
The bell has gone. The bell has gone. Let's go for our positions. Here we go. It's going to be a big, big evening.
This is all going to go down in about 20 minutes' time. Market didn't go down today, it went up.
18 minutes to go. Right, let's go for all our positions. So we've got the S&P is green. We are up. We've got the S&P itself, my overall portfolio is up. Virgin Galactic is going down. Palantir is going down. Make sure you click subscribe and ring the bell. We are just inches away now. Inches away from 100,000 subscribers. The party is waiting to begin. The fireworks is waiting to start. You could be part of a very special event at 100,000. We are nearly there, and we got a big fundraiser event planned. We're giving away $1,000, prizes, you name it. Just click subscribe, and we can get straight into it. All right, here we go. Gold is up right now. Amazon is going up and down. No one knows what to do because of Nvidia. Apple is up slightly. Enphase Energy, this is my top tip for the year. Despite what Trump is saying, I think it's going to go up to $100. Coca-Cola going to $80. Good time to buy this morning on a defensive position. J&J's holding, going to $200. Oil up, just pulling back a little bit now. Tesla's going down. McDonald's going down. Google is going sideways. Microsoft is trending up. That's nice. Meta Platforms, I see it going to $1,000. That's my target. Nvidia is just waiting for the call. We've got now 17 minutes to go. Walmart is going sideways. As soon as we get a few bucks profit out of this, I'm selling this. I've got 17 grand sitting here that I will relieve my margin. Tilray Brands, it's a gamble stock. I wouldn't do it. Robinhood going down after hours tonight. That's building up to the Vegas event. That's why it's going down. Nvidia is starting to go up. Nvidia is going up in the after hours. We'll come straight back to that. Rocket Lab is down at the moment. Plug Power has been barcoding. A lot of manipulation. Bitcoin, I bought heavily into Bitcoin. It's going up now. Nice. XRP, all of this is about to go parabolic in my opinion because of my I've got good word from Bank of America, good word from the exchange being built in Dallas. I've spoken to them, and Robinhood, they've been buying as well Ethereum. So XRP is going up. Ethereum is up, down 1.52 today. Back now to Nvidia. Let me go to more comments and questions. Oh my God. Sorry, I'm the wrong name. Benjamin. All right, that doesn't matter. Don't forget Martyn's $1,000 giveaway. It's free to enter. Yes. I will answer everybody now how you can win at the end of this song. Make sure you tap subscribe and ring the bell. And right at the end of this, I'll tell you how you can win live on the show $1,000 for free. Totally for free. We are nearly at 100,000. It's starting to roll again. 99,579. Everyone tap the subscribe button. We're about to give away $1,000. We're about to raise loads of money for our partners in Africa, helping children go to school, get fresh water. We're going to give away prizes. We're going to celebrate. We've got so much going on. Don't miss it. Is it going to happen tonight? I just don't know. There's now 849 people watching the show. It could happen. If you've not subscribed, create an account on Google and subscribe. It's free. Get involved. You won't want to miss the best party ever for 100,000 celebration. Don't forget to hit the like button. Everyone subscribe. Spammers and buggers are all boogers. I love it. Just wipe them off and keep going. That's it. That's right. Angie, I love it, Leah said. That's my wife, Leah Lucas, in the chat. I've sent you a request on Discord. Okay, I don't know who you are. Let me have a quick look. I've got a friend request pending. Connell, Gillen one. I don't know. Obviously, you got different names. I've no idea who you are at the moment until I get to know you. But I'm looking, and all I'm going to do is search and see if you are a premium member. If you're not, I can't accept the request. No, Connell, you are not. You sent me a friend request. I cannot accept that because you are not a member. So I have to kick you from the server, I'm afraid. It's a VIP investor server designed completely 100% for premium investors, not for people coming in, doing bad stuff. We can't do that. All right. Let me refresh the screen. I think someone else has just become a member. Who is this? Is Thango. Let me just kick a few more people out. We are a very exclusive investors channel. We have a few whales in here. We have a free video training course. We have one-on-one support. You can talk to me, Sensei. You can talk to Vaz. You get all the video training. You get the members. Thango has sent me a friend request. I'm going to check. You should be a premium member. Yeah. Let me just double check. Thango. Now, of course, I don't know who people's names are. Everyone has different names, but I do my best to check. Yes, there you are. And did you send me a friend request? Yes, you did. I accept. You can now talk to me. Now, if you do get sent a friend request from people called Martyn Lucas, do not accept it. They're not me. It's all a scam. I never send friend requests. I never message you. I only reply to you. And now we are friends. Everybody else, I only have one account. Somebody messaged Leah last night asking, has Martyn got several accounts? Why would I have several accounts? I'm only at Martyn Lucas. Why would I be at _ Martyn Lucas 3? Or I'm always the official Martyn Lucas. 588. Right, we've got exactly 15 minutes now. No, less than that. 13 minutes for the call before we get the numbers. What's it going to be? So please do click subscribe. And you all wanted to know how you could win $1,000 in XRP. We're giving away $1,000. You can sell it straight away. It's entirely up to you. Let me just check in.
5 billion. Let's call that a beat to
we
flat.
We are going to watch that now. Then, for those of you that want to win it, let me get through the comments first. Yes, I'm Jupang. Jupang. Who is Jupang? I don't see a Jupang. Yes, I don't see you yet. It takes 10 minutes to come through. Jupe Jang. I don't see you. Jupe. No, I don't see a Jupe Jang. If you came in without subscribing, I would have kicked you. You can re-enter, but it takes 10 minutes to verify, so that might not be you. When is the earnings report? Exactly 9 minutes from now. Get the scammers out of here. Absolutely right. Hello all. Can you teach some British slang, bruv? Not right now, perhaps. I think Intel and AMD will do better off on these earnings. I'm waiting for the email to complete. There you go, DGOG. I've got a good question. Let me know if you see. I'll ask. I see everybody. Yes. Top 3 XR. Now, folks, it's getting too busy now for me. I knew this was going to happen in tonight's show. We've got loads planned for you, so I'm going members only. I have to focus on the members. We get a lot of scammers and all sorts. We have to, if you want to become a member, there's the membership link. Anyone becomes a member, the first 10, we have 2 already. So another 8. Not only will you get all the perks and benefits, but you'll also, I'll make 2 of you. Sod it. Let's do 2. I'll make 2 of you. I will promote 2 of your YouTube channels, and you'll be famous on the show if you wanna do that. XRP will flip Ethereum. Oh, there's our third one. There's our third membership in. Okay, our third one's in. Okay. Woo!
On the top and bottom.
We're waiting for Nvidia.
Adjusted earnings per
We're
share.
waiting for Nvidia. I can tell you now, there's something going on with Nvidia tonight. We still don't have the webcast.
Sagacta has become a member.
It's very strange. They've not released the webcast. This never happens, but they don't have it. So all moderators, all of my team, if you can keep looking out for, we're getting things like this on their earnings. We're sorry, it's not working. This is what we're getting. Oh, that's 4 now. 6 spots left. So if any of my moderators...
Scott Bronder has become a member.
Thank you. If any of my moderators get the earnings call production, let me know in Discord. You can't leave a link in the chat, of course, only in Discord. I will. Oh, we're about to hit 99,600. Here we go. This is real subscribers now. We got rid of all the scammers earlier. 99,595. We're nearly there, folks. It could happen tonight, and then we have the big party. All right. And when we get to when we get 10 members, we will do our special event. Right, 9 minutes left. Day 1 treatment. Derman, glad to see you in the chat. Possibly of getting delayed. I want to go members only. Did I skip down here? Yes, we're members only now. Love the energy. Thoughts on open. Thoughts on open? I can't think right now, I'm afraid. Become a member and I'll do a full deep dive for you. I think expected beat. Yes, beat. Right, all of you saying yes, I believe you want to know about the giveaway. All right, so let's talk about the giveaway right now. Oh, here we go. Here we go, 99,600. The countdown has begun. The countdown has begun to 100,000. It can happen live on the show. It can happen live on the show, and if it does, we can start the big party. I think there's 5 more members to go, and we do our spin the wheel as well. Nvidia is going up, which is absolutely wonderful. Good. Right, how do you win $1,000?
5,820 has become a member.
I've got time to tell you. So if you all click subscribe and ring the bell, we're celebrating 100,000 subscribers. Tap the like button. Have you all tapped the like button? How many people are watching? You got to get involved. It's 1,200. I said we'd get 20,000 in this show. I think we're going to get 20,000. We're giving more memberships away from everybody who has subscribed and liked. We're giving more memberships away. Amazing. This is from Apocalypse this time. Please thank Apocalypse, who's been a member for at least a month now. So how do you win $1,000? This is how you win, plus many more prizes. Here we go. I'm just trying to get the link from no, they're still showing May the 8th. Very bad form for Nvidia at the moment. Right, here is the giveaway. We give away $1,000 on our show. It's free to enter, free for all. We've got 8 minutes to go before the call will be released. You won't miss it. It all happens on this website, martynlucas.com/giveaway. This is the official way. This is how Mr. Beast does giveaways. It's the proper way of doing it. All terms and conditions on YouTube. So, $1,000 XRP giveaway. Here we go. It's free to enter, free for all, no purchase necessary. Anyone can win, and the odds are great to win. And I'll show you what the odds are in a second. So what you do is you go on, we're giving away loads of memberships tonight. Let me just mute it a second. You go on the website here, and the draw takes place on September the 15th, live on the show at 3 p.m. All right, you've got to be present to win. All right, and down here, it tells you all about the competition. There's a video you might like to watch. It's very short. You can watch it. Now, by watching it, you can win tickets to enter the draw as well. What you're doing is claiming tickets. Every ticket is free. You can win with one ticket if you're lazy. Just do one thing. You can win one by simply subscribing. We got more memberships being given away. If you are subscribing, you can win memberships right now. You have to be a subscriber though, otherwise you can't win unless you've subscribed. So click subscribe. We're giving more memberships away in the chat. You can win with one ticket, or you can get as many as you want. You scroll down, you can watch the video, and you can get tickets by watching this. You can, every day, there's a daily bonus. There's magic numbers in our XRP event. We like to share stories about XRP. We rank #1 in the world. If you watch this, I give you a magic number. This will be deleted soon, so you want to be quick. All right? You can earn points, 10 points by subscribing to me, 10 points by subscribing to the music channel. All these things, follow me on X, repost, all these things you may have already done. Now you claim the tickets. Now, if you do it fraudulently, you will think you've got the tickets, but on the back end, it tells us that you haven't and they're fraudulent. Okay? So if you've used VPN, you scam it, you create false accounts. We know we don't want to give $1,000 to a scammer, do we? We've got more giveaways when this one is done. So we don't want to be giving money away to people that are just having a laugh. All right? So you can do all these things, and every day we add new ones. Okay? We don't collect your information. We don't want your information. I wouldn't even know what to do with it. If you gave it to me, I wouldn't even know. We've got 5 minutes now before the call. Now, that's for the $1,000. Now, also on top of that, to reward everybody that's been so amazing for us to get to 100,000, the party is set. The studio is set. You can see we're now at 618. I think we're going to get to 99,700 on this stream at the very least. It might even happen on this show. All right. So if you go on to X, Instagram, or Blue Sky, and every time you repost, we're counting you. And we're going to give mugs away, gift cards away, cash cards away, prizes away. We want to thank everyone who's helped us build this channel. We're even doing a fundraiser where all the money goes to these kids in Africa. And there's no fee, there's no credit card fees, there's no taxes, there's no nothing. And $5 feeds one of these children. Sorry, $5 puts one of these children through school for a year. Isn't that incredible? This is the fundraiser. Now, as soon as we hit 100,000, we're going to do it. So this might be tonight or tomorrow, okay? There is the link. Bookmark it, so then if it moves, you'll know how to find it. And what makes this special is any other fundraiser, there's credit card fees, taxes, deductions, costs. People like me get a commission. No, there's no commission. And you can see we've linked it directly with YouTube because they are a registered charity. So we don't see the money. It's already raised $112 with no commission, no taxes, nothing to me, nothing to YouTube, nothing to Google. That's another thing that we're doing to celebrate this event. It's all about giving back. And we've got all these amazing investors from Nvidia, which we rank #1 for, and XRP, we rank #1 for. So we're giving away, and we're going to support this charity. Also, there is the big 100,000 party when we get there. The studio is set. There's the silver plaque on the wall. It's all ready to rock and roll. Here's the party. As soon as we hit 100,000 subscribers, we're just not quite there yet. People keep trying to scam it. 618. We're getting close. Right. 3 minutes to go before we get the information. Let's go to Wall Street. We're on Wall Street now. I'm going to bring all the numbers up. Here is Zach. He called in today. This is our development alert, Uganda. He called in from Uganda today. I promised him 4 years ago when we started this channel, we would build it so we could raise money for charity. We had to build a business. We built a business, and now it works. And now we have all these other things we can do. And now we're giving back. That was always the promise. And I promised Zach 4 years ago, and he called in today live from Uganda. It was wonderful. I've sent you a Discord request. Gillen1713. Let me have a look. Gillen1713. All right. I don't think you are a premium customer. We only have, it's a VIP club on Discord. Let me have a quick look for you. I've only got about 2 minutes. Gillen. No, I'm sorry. Connell Gillen, I cannot accept your friend request because look, you are not a premium server. You didn't follow the rules that I said. It's a premium service, and we do not accept friend requests. I haven't got time. I provide a one-on-one service. I can't be friends with everybody, giving a training course, a video training course to everybody. It's just impossible. So I'm sorry, I have to turn down your friend request. So unfortunately, I can't do that. and I also have to remove you from the server because it's a premium VIP investor server. So unfortunately, I've got to remove you from the server. It is for premium customers only. It's $2.99. It's not expensive, but we have to do that. Otherwise, I'd have 1 million people coming in saying, accept me, and we'd have chaos. And we don't want that. All right, how long have I got? 1 minute to go. Jupe Jang. This was this is another one that's not correct. Jupe Jang, I've got to delete you as well, kick you from the server. You decided to go for the free option. We can't provide that service. I'm terribly sorry. Right, okay, here we go. 1 minute to go.
Moorhead for more insights and strategy. Gil Luria from D.A. Davidson, and Brenda Vangelo's back from Sand Hill Global Advisors. Pat, what's the big question in this earnings report with all we've heard about China and all the questions about the ongoing demand?
Yeah, you asked for one. I'm going to give you three. The first one is Blackwell's shipment cadence, given it's a new product. It's a
1 minute to go.
It's
the countdown is on.
I think networking supply is a different one.
Click subscribe, ring the bell. Are we there yet? Let's have a quick look.
And it doesn't have to be NVIDIA's, but it should be NVIDIA's if NVIDIA has their way. And the third is China run rate, right?
624. We're nearly there. 100,000. Let's make it an Nvidia.
The federal government. So
an Nvidia night. Come on, everybody.
I want to know about.
Gil Luria, what does it take to buy it here? You could argue, boy, it's at these highs. Look how much it's run. But it had been running a lot more until it ran into all these questions lately. So is that a springboard for the stock, or is so much of this priced in?
Well, I think they're appropriately priced right now. If you look at about a 35 times earnings multiple on what looks like to be a 25% or so growth next year, I think that's fine. To Patrick's point, China will provide noise. It's important that when we get the numbers, we isolate what the China effect is. If the numbers, if the guidance for next quarter is low,
here we go. Any second now.
The company doesn't want to commit to what chips it's
any second now
quarter.
It's approximately on the 20 past.
So China is going to be really the most important topic. It's going to provide all the noise because what's really important is that the AI demand is still strong. It's getting stronger. If we've learned anything over the last 6 months is that the models are getting better. They're getting adopted. They're creating a tremendous amount of inference demand. So the demand is healthy. It should remain healthy. China will just provide noise in the meantime.
Brenda Vangelo, that sounds like a reason to really be careful and listen very closely to the earnings call itself and not react too much to just the numbers in this report.
Yes, I think that's absolutely the case. But I will also say that the CEO, Jensen Huang, also does a pretty good job every
We're waiting to verify the numbers.
The bullish case for NVIDIA in terms of opportunities.
It's dropping big. That doesn't mean anything.
In front of the company. So
I told you not to buy, but that means nothing.
Certainly with the stock move recently, the stock is, you could say, somewhat priced to perfection, although honestly it's really not that expensive given the overall growth rate and the underlying earnings strength. But what we've seen in this market is that any slight disappointment is cause for some kind of correction. But I think if we did see that kind of correction, I think it might be an opportunity to step in for those who aren't involved.
I just saw the results cross the wire. We are going to go through them. You saw the stock was in the green a little bit. Now it's in the red a little bit. I don't know how much that is to react to because that often happens with NVIDIA, and then it can reverse course. Patrick Moorhead, as we're going through this, what has been the impact of NVIDIA?
Whoop, bloody hell, refresh the screen. Stand by, don't worry, you won't miss it. Stand by. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
With it. So the read-through, it even reads through to its competitive products that are XPUs, which aren't even necessarily GPUs. And, I think, John, if I look at the core hyperscaler demand, I mean, it's intact. And what we're doing is we're nitpicking right now on stuff that's important short-term, but long-term, that's really what matters here.
Gil, how important are the gross margins, or are they just still, you know, as long as they're in the low 70s, it's nosebleeds for chip margins regardless?
Yeah, there's a lot of noise in the gross margins. Nvidia has gone into introducing a new product set every year. Every time there's a new product, it has to ramp up. The margins come in a little lower. What's more important is that Nvidia is still a price
Everything's selling
maker.
off now. Here we go.
So
this doesn't mean it. The figures are being
whatever
digested and not out yet.
Them to, which is
Any
what's
second
really
now.
important for gross margins.
Gil, I got to interrupt you because we are ready with those results.
Here we
Christina
go.
Parks, analyst, please give us those Nvidia numbers.
That's a beat on the top and bottom line. EPS $1.05. That's adjusted. That's higher than what the street anticipated on revenues of $46.7 billion. That is an increase of 56% year over year. In regards to the data center revenue for the quarter, that's coming in at $41.1 billion, slightly less than what the street anticipated.
It's too low. It'll go down.
$41.34 billion. Non-GAAP gross margins, 72.7%, slightly higher. There is a line in the report saying, quote, there were no H20 sales to China-based customers in the second quarter. Nvidia, though, benefited from a $180 million release of previously reserved H20 inventory from approximately $650 million in unrestricted H20 sales. So they did benefit from $180 million, but overall, the key takeaway there is there were no H20 sales. I'll come back with the guidance in just a moment. You can see shares dropping 4% on this news.
All right, Christina, thank you. And we will look for that guidance as well. Gil, they're beats, but they're modest beats. And I guess we can possibly expect.
So it's exactly what we expected. It's all about how Jensen presents this. So we know this is exactly what we got. It's the beat we anticipated. It was in our newsletter. We had all the charts to say this is what it would be. And we also said this morning, do not buy. It's going to sell off, and it has. So this is all exactly as planned. It's the business is still good. I still want to own Nvidia. I own about $17,000 of it through the S&P 500. I'm not buying anymore. I'll let this digest, but we'll wait to hear what Jensen says. This is exactly as we planned, exactly what we budgeted for. So I hope you didn't buy this into the print. Now, I will tell you, there is an issue with... Oh, we've now got it. Finally. Okay. We've now got it. They wasn't displaying the call, but they are now. We've finally got the call. So the call starts in 35 minutes. So we've got between now and then to get ready. So if you'd like to be on the call, here is the link. Live video phone in. If you want to be on this call. All right. There you go. Live video phone in. And there is the call if you want to be on the show. It's members only. Now, I did say to you, if we got 10 members, we'd spin the wheel. So let me see how many we actually got. Let's have a quick look. Here is the party, the 100,000 party when we get there. I don't know if we're going to get there yet. We're not quite there. We're at 99,619. We're not quite there. Oh, it's rolling a little bit. Are we going to get to 700? We're so close. The party is ready to go. We're about to give away $1,000. We want to be able to give away all the prizes. We want to be able to do so many things. I want to drink the bottle of whiskey, fall off my chair, but we have to get to 100,000 to do it. We're not quite there. I wonder which audience it will be, an Nvidia audience or an XRP audience. These are our two biggest audiences. I thought it might come tonight, if not tonight in the morning, but we're so close now. We're not quite there. 99,633. If you've not yet subscribed, tell your friends. Maybe we'll get there in a minute. But anyway, here is the event planned. Now we're going to wait for the call. And here is our fundraiser event as well. Now then, I want to check how many people have become a member because we're going to spin the wheel. So I'm going to go to fan funding here. And we're going to count down the 10 that came in this show. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You just scroll that down. 7. We're on 7. There's 3 more spots available then. So if you become a member on today's show, not only do you get all the perks and benefits, but you'll also get Spin the Wheel, and I'm going to pick 2 of you. And if you are a YouTuber, we're going to make you famous on YouTube and get everyone to subscribe to you. So if you want to be a member, there is the membership link, and you can become a member of the channel. All right. If you are on an iOS device, select a browser and desktop version. Okay. Now then, no one calling in right now. Let me give you the link to call in. There's the link. If you want to call in, you can be on the show. So let me go to comments and questions and read everyone's comments and questions. Let me scroll back a little bit. Check your Discord, Eddie Puckett. What for? You're saying check Discord. I don't know what for. View new members. I don't know what I'm checking for. You just said check Discord. Oh, Eddie Puckett. There you go. Thank you, Eddie. Thank you, Eddie. Yes, we got it in the end. They just were very late to get it out tonight, but we've got it. Thank you for doing that, Eddie. Kind of you. Let's go. That sharp face said it all. That's good. 105. Buy opportunity. Sell. It's not a sell. It doesn't do anything, actually. It's exactly what we anticipated. If you are calling in, let me know you're calling in the chat, all right? I need to know that you are calling in. Do we have Cali Dadman? Is Cali Dadman calling in? I can't really see you. You're in the dark. If you can put a light on yourself, I can bring you into the show. But at the moment, you're in the dark, and I don't know who you are. So printing, let's go. Rumor up, news down, correction backs up. All right. Khalidad, I can't bring you on the screen. You're in the dark, I'm afraid. Who is short Nvidia? I never short stocks ever. I'm still keeping it. Got to keep up the entire time. Let's have a look. PXRP. The 15-minute candle on XRP is ridiculous, says Motto 18. Nvidia share buyback 60 billion. I've got the premium now for Discord. Let me have a look. Let me go and have a look. Let's have a look. Members. Connell. If you send me a friend request, if that's you, of course, I don't know. I've got a friend request from somebody. Connell. Let's have a little look. Are you a premium member? Connell, let me go and check. You can now talk to me, Sensei, Vaz, all the team, the premium channels, get the video trading course, talk to my wife, Leah, even. It's gone crazy. Let me just see. I'm just going to accept you now. Put that in there. Yes, you are premium. Yes, I can now accept this. So let me click accept. Yes, thank you very much indeed. Now, please, every other friend request you get, please do not accept it. They're not me. They're scammers. And that is it. I've got a couple of people to kick out quickly. Success Gift Lover. I'm sorry, you're not a premium member. This is an investment channel for premium VIPs. We can't have thousands of people joining just to, I don't know, lark about. That's not what we do. We provide one-on-one service. There's no AI bots. It's all me and Sensei, my wife, Leah. I want to be clear that this is not a channel where we want millions of people. We just want a few investors. That's it. That's what we do. All right. Okay. Steam, Bloomberg, you are saying this is the end of Nvidia earnings growth. No. So let me now explain that. It doesn't look like anybody wants to call in. So let me explain where we're going with the AI. A lot of people keep saying, has the bubble burst? Is it all over? I say it isn't. And I know, and you know how you know? Very simple way, actually. Go and use ChatGPT. I use it all the time. Professionally, I pay $22, whatever it is, a month. And I use it a lot. And very often it will say to me, you need to let it cool down. There's not enough, it can't keep up. So essentially what happens is they need to build it out. They need more data centers. They need more compute. So there's still plenty of growth in all of this. Oh, we got a server booster. I want to put a big shout out on Discord. Apocalypse has just boosted the server. That is a massive help. Apocalypse has just boosted the server. This is awesome. When you see Apocalypse in, he is a premium member, but he's also in purple because he's boosted the server. This person here, put a big shout out when you see Apocalypse around the channel. He has boosted the server. This provides us with extra benefits. You can see more details. Thank you so much for doing that. That is absolutely awesome. Thank you very much for our boosters. We do appreciate that. It provides, money doesn't go to me, by the way. People often go, do you get that money? No, it just makes the server better. All right, it makes the server better. It provides more services. I don't get any money from that. It goes to Discord to upgrade the server. Everybody else, I've had to kick out because you've joined the wrong way. Okay, so what happens to ChatGPT when it gets busy? It says it can't cope. So we know that AI is just at the beginning. So Nvidia is just at the beginning. It's going to be a lot more in the future. So I like it. But however, I'm a value investor. I don't chase stock and hope it goes up in the future. I know Nvidia will go up. That's why I own the S&P 500. It's the second biggest part behind Apple on the S&P. So of course I believe in it. If I didn't, I wouldn't buy the S&P, would I? However, I'm not going to chase this. I've been trimming on tax lots. So my overall position is this. This is my overall position in my main account, 237,000. In my Roth IRA, I've got 43,000. And my overall position, as you can see, I'm very bullish. I've got a very large position in margin. So I'm very bullish on the overall position. So I've got over $400,000 now invested. All right, there you go. I started with $5,000 4 years ago. I don't do options. I don't do shorts. I'm always buying with conviction when everything is oversold. That's what I do. And I do now own a big position. Success Gift Lover, you keep joining, unfortunately, and you're not a premium member. I'll have to keep kicking you out.
Donated $2 through a super chat. I would like to call in and talk Nvidia and AI.
Oh, lovely. Okay, here's the link. Thank you so much indeed. That's how to let me know. Do a super chat. I now know what you want. There you go. Hink Dad, please do call in. We've got 24 minutes before the call begins. So we've got time to have you call in. So call on in. There is the link. Any member can call in. Let me know you're calling in, though. I don't want to pick up the phone to people who are not members and stuff like that. Bloomberg has said this is the end of Nvidia earnings growth forever. Rubbish. Absolute rubbish. But Bloomberg talk rubbish. They've all got self-interest. I don't pay any attention to what Bloomberg say at all. They talk absolute load of twaddle. All right, so I want to be absolutely clear there. All right, 99,650 subscribers. We're nearly at the party. Are we going to do it on an Nvidia earnings? Are we? So come on, everybody. Is there anybody left? Do we have 350 people watching the show who have not subscribed? How close can you get? The party is about to begin once we get to 100. The giveaways, everything we're doing, I can't believe it. We're so bloody close. So if you want to call in, the phone line is open. Who is Martyn Lucas Investor? Who is? I've got no bloody idea. Why? Is there someone in the chat called that? Is there somebody in the chat called Martyn Lucas Investor? Let me have a look. Is there somebody in the chat called that? No, there's nobody in the chat called that. I don't see what you mean. On Discord, if there is somebody called that, let me go and kick them out. M-A-R. No, I don't see it anywhere. So I don't know what you mean. No, sorry, mate. I don't know what you mean. I have looked for you, but I don't know what you mean. Hink Dad. Okay, let's bring you on the show. Here we go. Guest spot number 2. Put you right there. And I'll bring you into here. I'm going to put the Nvidia chart there. And I'm going to bring you here. So here we go. I'm going to put you here tonight. Let me change that there to this screen here. Let me put up not that one, Quattrini screen. And we've got so many screens in here. And I'm going to put you in this spot here. Guest number 2. I'll put you right there. Here we go. And Hink Dad, welcome to the show. Good afternoon, sir.
Hi.
How are you?
It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure.
It's a pleasure having you on the show. Let me just hide these a moment, please. I just got a lot of things going on in the chat at once. Let me just hide that. All right. So, Hink Dad, where are you calling in from?
I'm in Illinois in the USA.
Illinois, USA. Well, thank you very much for being here. It's lovely to have you on. Are you well?
Yeah, I'm well. I'm just enjoying your show. You help get me through my workday each day, so I appreciate your show and everything you do for us.
Oh, well, that's an absolute pleasure. It really is my pleasure. So how can I help you? What would you like to talk about?
I just called in to talk about the Nvidia stuff and the AI industry that you were commenting on. I've been in the IT industry now for almost 25 years, and AI is something that people are trying to grasp and wrap their minds around on what it's doing for not just it goes beyond just Chat GPT, and that's
yeah,
the way,
of course, yeah,
that's the way most people are being exposed to it right now. But industries like architectural and engineering, medical fields, law, all of that's going to be fundamentally changed by AI, by what it brings to the table. And we're just scratching the surface on what AI is going to do in the next even 10 to 15 years.
So, and so this is what you do, this is what you work in. So are you an investor in Nvidia?
Yeah, I got in fairly early on Nvidia.
Fantastic.
So maybe some dumb luck, but some just because I was in the tech industry and saw the value there. It's sort of the invest in what you know kind of thing.
Wow. Yes, so, exactly. Wow. So you must be up very nice. You must have a good percentage up now then.
Yeah, I think I looked the other day, my cost basis on Nvidia is $58.
Hey, how about it? So you must be very, very happy. So are you buying any more? I bet you're not buying any more now, are you? I mean...
Well, it's really hard to buy something when you get it at such a good deal. Right?
I would say. Have you got enough? Have you got enough to set yourself up nicely, do you think?
I have a really good chunk. It was a smaller portion of my portfolio, and now it's a quite large portion of my portfolio, but it's one of those things where, it'd probably be smart to trim some off the top to shrink its position in my portfolio, but man, I got it so cheap, it's so hard to sell it. So...
That's the problem though, isn't it? Knowing when to take profit. That's the one thing that put me off buying crypto for a while, because I can understand 10, 15, 20% a year from the S&P. Now I know typically 10% is the average, but I've done about 35% this year because I bought the V shape, with the Liberation Day. I can understand that, and I feel comfortable earning that sort of money. But I wasn't in crypto till recently. So when you start going up 100%, 200%, 300%, it's how do you sleep at night when you've made so much money? The only way I believe you can do that is when you really, really know what you own. And it sounds to me like you do. So you're not kind of sat on a giant bubble. You know what the business is worth, where it's going. You probably have more of an insight than most of us then if you work in this. I agree. I think we're just touching the surface. But,
I was going to say, one of the interesting things you can look at is like looking at what we call in the industry a digital twin. And I don't know if it's a term you're familiar with, but digital twinning is when you take things and you basically create, it's what they do a lot now in research and development industries like SpaceX and other companies do, where they build things out in a virtual environment and then they run simulations on it before they actually build the product. So what AI is allowing companies to do now, and when you get into just say architectural engineering or medicine, you can create a digital twin of a building or whatever project that you're trying to build, and you can build the entire project out virtually and see and do whatever testing and whatnot you need to do. And AI can spit plans out faster than a human being can, given all the information they have.
Wow.
So in the same with medicine, right? You can do a virtual twin of a vaccination or a medication or something, and then they can run the DNA sequencing on something, and they can basically virtually simulate medication's effects on viruses and ailments.
Well, this is fascinating. It's a pleasure to talk to you. You've got a great insight here. I agree with you. I think there's a great future in it. But I don't like buying pumps. It's not because I'm not optimistic. I'm always bullish. I'm always thinking there's an opportunity somewhere. But I think people overbuy, get ahead of themselves. And if you don't do that and you have patience, you can massively outperform what you would have done if you keep just buying pumps all the time. You're always on the losing side. Now, of course, if it keeps going up and up and up forever, doesn't matter too much. But you could have made a lot more money if you bought at the right time, and you obviously did. So, congratulations to you. What sort of what part of your portfolio is it? Is it all of it or a small part of it? I mean, obviously, it's growing over time, isn't it? But
it's sitting about like 38% right now, just the Nvidia part itself. So. Which is a lot more than I would like it to be.
I agree. It's pretty heavy, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's it's one of those things like you went back to when you talk about like when you make a good pick or something blows up like that. It's kind of like monopoly money at this point, where I haven't realized any of those gains per se, and I'm still working full time. So if it went to it's not going to go to zero because Nvidia has capital worth, right? But even if it crashed tomorrow and I went back to wherever my initial investment was, I'm not out anything. So why not just sit on it and I still it's again like Nvidia's probably 10 years ahead of the next competitor.
And I think you're looking at it in the right way as well, because I always believe in owning the business, not trading the business, right? I like to own a business that, if you choose one wife, if you choose one car, if you choose one home, you get something good you can keep, right? You don't have to trade things just because you can. Remember, the stock market wasn't set up to make you money. It was set up so the system can make money. Every time you trade, Robinhood make money, even if they say it's free. It's not free. So they want you to trade. That's why they provide all these different services and stop losses and trading losses. They just want to encourage you to trade. Whereas if you just own the business, I mean, that's what I try to do, and Warren Buffett always does. He just buys the business and holds it because he wants to own that business and allow it to work. And we did a little comparison today. What would you rather have, $1 million or a penny that doubles every month? A little bit like your Nvidia, right? And it doubles every month. You make all the money on the last turn on the 30th day. So over time, Einstein talked about compound interest. It's a miracle, compounding, and you miss out by selling too early. Now, there's nothing wrong with taking profit. You always make money, right? If you take profit, and people don't too often, but that's when they buy something that was really overbought, overinflated. It wasn't worth anything. If you've got something you believe in and it's well run, and I think the management team at Nvidia are exemplary. I think Jensen does an amazing job. I don't see them being beaten, but of course anything can happen. But they'll always have to be in the game. We're not just going to disappear when they've given everyone data centers. There's got to be maintenance and repairs and replacements and upgrades and so on and so forth. It's a good business. I mean, it's like saying Microsoft. Doesn't everybody have a computer by now? But we still carry on building computers, right?
Yeah. So AI is a bit of a self-fulfilling prophecy as well, because it's cyclical in a way where the more powerful the AI becomes, the more powerful the next iteration is. Because one AI helps build on top of the other. So Blackwell chips help build the next set of chips.
That's a bit. We can actually see that in the real world. When you sort of 10 years ago, you'd have had an iPhone 1. I don't know, whatever it was, right? The first iPhone, and you went on a browser. It operated at a certain speed, and then you got the next iPhone, and it still operated at the same speed, but it was doing more. Then the next one, it's the same speed, but it's doing more. So
that gets into what they call Moore's law, if you're familiar with that.
It doesn't just get massively faster, like in a microsecond everything works, because there's more being done, right? So that's what you're saying about this technology. It's just going to keep advancing and growing, and we're going to need bigger and faster and more and more. And
it seems right now the only limitation that AI has, particularly in the United States, is the amount of power we have to consume. I'm sure you've read and seen the reports where they talk about our power output has to double by, I I think 2030, or maybe it was 2035. I can't remember.
Amazing.
But there's really no way to do that right now. That's why I've kind of shifted focus to like energy companies.
Yeah, nuclear energy.
The small modular reactors and how they're looking to fill that gap. I've seen some really interesting concepts for some of these small modular reactors. It's like to be a building like the size of a Walmart that has a modular reactor in it that can power an entire data center.
Thank you for your insight, Hink Dad. I always wondered who you were in the chat. We see you in the chat, and you've supported the channel, and you've been so great. It's lovely to get to know you. This is how we get to...
Yeah, you too.
Thank you. This is how we get to know about this is how all our moderators come, because we get to know people, their members, they call in, because we get to know you. So who knows where we'll be in the future. But thank you very much. You're quite new on the channel, aren't you? You've not been here that long.
Yeah, so I think I'm a 6-month subscribe member on YouTube. I've watched you probably for at least a year before I subscribed. It was one of those things where, you brought so much value to my day just at work listening to you, and also your advice and your methodology that I was like that. The little bit of few dollars it costs a month to subscribe to support your channel was nothing compared to what I get from your advice. So
oh, wow.
I do appreciate you for that.
Well, I can't thank you enough for the kind words. It's the best job in the world. I love what I do, and every person is I'm terrible with memory and terrible with names, but I try to. I think of everyone as obviously as a real person. I know I'm just sat in the studio on my own looking down a camera lens, but I think this is one thing I have over what's called YouTube. As I always say, I'm not a YouTuber, because I traveled the world as the world piano man, entertained everywhere, and met millions of people on my tours over 40 years. 40 years this October, actually, when I went professional at 16. So I've met my audience over 40 years. So I didn't get successful on YouTube. I spent years touring, meeting people. And I know what it means, because I used to have people that get on a bus and drive across the country to see a show in London or over in Germany or wherever. So even though you're just a visual representation on my monitor, you're a real person, and I take that really seriously, because people say, what it means to them is like there's this person at home with a wife and a family and kids, and they all watch and they're part of it. It's like, oh my God, this is such an honor and a responsibility to get it right. So thank you for that. And
my days are a lot longer when you're not live, so I appreciate the days when you are.
People say they watch the show like Netflix. They just stay all day and watch like Netflix.
Yeah.
So thank you again. Is there any final thoughts you want to go before I let you go? We've got 10 minutes before the call begins.
Oh, no, nothing. I just keep doing what you're doing. Congratulations on the impending 100,000 followers. You deserve it. And I'll be here watching.
Thank you, mate. We're pushing on to a million now. We want to change the world. We want, keep doing what we're doing. Thank you for that. Thank you ever so much for calling in. Appreciate it. There you go. And that's wonderful. I absolutely love meeting the members. That was a nice conversation, very calm, and it's just lovely to talk to somebody. It's calmed me down, because I know I get quite excited sometimes, but that was nice talking to him. Absolutely wonderful. So we've got 9 minutes. If anybody else wants to call in, we can have 10 people call in at once. I think we are 2 members away from doing the spin the wheel. Let me just double check. We are 2 members away. We've got 8 minutes to go before the call. If you've not yet clicked subscribe or ring the bell, I was hoping today it would be our Nvidia audience who would take us over the 100,000. It's either that or XRP. It's one of the 2 audiences. 99,668. We've had some bloody silly buggers play silly buggers, basically, for a few days, trying to spoil it, but they won't. They will never do that. So 99,668. Please do click subscribe and ring the bell. We are about to hit 100,000 subscribers, and please do be part of it. It could happen tonight on the show. And then we're giving away $1,000 in XRP, prizes for nearly everybody. We're doing fundraisers. We're doing all sorts of stuff. We've got a live concert planned. We're going to promote people's channels. We're going to be doing live phone-ins, drinking whiskey, falling off chairs. I mean, we just don't care. We do, but we don't. We just want to thank everyone for the best opportunity in the world. It's the greatest honor to be able to serve 69 countries all over the world. People are watching this in many, many languages, and I can't thank you enough. Right, let me just double check. We've got 8 minutes to go. The call should now be refreshed. Let me see what it looks like. Play lobby music. Yes. Play lobby music. That's what they call it. There it is. There is the call. We've got it ready to go. Now, make sure you've clicked the cogs. If you click the cogs, this broadcast is being delivered to you in 4K surround sound. Many of you don't do that and go, I didn't realize it looks so good. You've had it all blurry and like 260 DPI rather than like 1400 or 14,000 or whatever it is. So you can watch this in 4K. Click the cogs, bottom right-hand corner of the screen. If you've not done that, you might like to do that. Let's look at our poll. Our poll says 219 say yes, we're going to beat. Well, we did beat, so you were right. 243 now at 67%. What we got here? We got some comments coming in.
17 Emirati dirhams and 99 fills through a super chat. Should I take profits on my ETH and Solana trades before the call?
I can't tell you what to do. I don't know your position. If you called in, I could talk to you more, but I can't tell you what to do. I don't know your position. I mean, I've not sold anything. I wasn't going to sell anything. I'm not selling anything. I know what I own. I'm happy. I'm not really bothered about the day-to-day of it all. Honestly, I would love to be able to tell you, but I can't tell you what to do. I've no bloody idea about your portfolio. I don't even own Solana, I'm afraid. I own XRP, Bitcoin, and Ethereum. And the reason why I own those, I spend my time talking to the right people, and I get information from them. CEOs, all my member shows, my member shows are all CEOs. CEO interviews are all members only. I have direct contact with our press room, White House contact. And I have very good reason to own Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP. I don't own Solana, but I believe it's a great one. I honestly don't know enough about it, so I can't really comment anything about it. I just don't know enough. We've got 5 minutes to go. Let me give everyone the chance now to call. Let me go over to general subscribers. Let me now go general subscribers, so everyone can now have their say. Here we go. Where are we now? 99,681. Oh, are we gonna get to? Let's zoom in. Let's zoom in. 99,681. Are we going to get to 700 before the call? I think we will. I think if everyone looks at that and clicks subscribe, we'll get 700 before the call. 300 to go, and then it definitely will happen tomorrow. We are so bloody close. It's been so difficult because we've done it the hard way. We've done it the hard way. We haven't made sensationalistic videos. We go live all the time. I'm live 12 hours a day, all day, every day, doing it the real way, the right way. Building a real audience. You heard what our last caller said. It's part of their lives. They love what they do. This is not about selling videos. This is a real live family. And I will call in on this, Martin. Oh, that was Hink Dad. I got you already, you know. Angie, how's Bruce? What do you think about... Oh, I don't talk about that anymore for very good reason. Nvidia is a solid company and may have ups and downs, but it will continue to succeed. I agree with you. All hanging on guidance. Let me go through more comments here. Hink Dad, appreciate your support. Not Bloomberg, but Doomberg. Yeah, I mean, that's all self-interest groups. I don't like it. Counting on Jensen to keep us excited as usual. 4 minutes before the call begins. Get ready. Bloomberg said that. What was that? Bloomberg said what? I can't believe that what Bloomberg just said. It's absolute nonsense. Bloomberg will say whatever they can to create a noise. And the empty vessel makes the most noise. Illinois on camera, 50% revenue. Hit to China ban. Denise Bruckner, they did. I was reading their article on it. Rejected. And not all IT issues, just reimagine the machine and the user. Reimagine them as well. Share the article. Going lower. It'll be in our newsletter tomorrow. I'm sure Sensei will pick it up. I just looked it up and it can't find anything that says that. I always take profits. Rule of is my number 2 strategy rule. According to Google and ChatGPT, they didn't say that. Okay, welcome to new members. Leah Lucas is in the chat. There she is. She's now active on Discord. Do you know what? I'm really, really proud of Leah because she's a very private person. And last night, she came into Discord for the first time. And because of all the ladies, and we have 30% ladies watch our show. Most crypto channels that cover crypto have 1%. And we have a large audience of ladies. We might soon have our first lady broadcaster. It's a wonderful space, and she's making friends now, and they're making friends with Leah in Discord. It's absolutely lovely. I really love it. And if you want to be part of that, you can. It is a premium service. We don't want millions of people. We just want really good investors that want to, share their thoughts. So if you want to become a Discord member, there is Discord. Make sure that you do choose this option here, not the free service, because there's nothing there. If you choose the free service, there's nothing there. But there you go, $2.99, and then you get the free training course as well, and all the direct. There's no AI bots. You communicate directly with me, Sensei, and so on. We've now got 225 people have been joining. 228. We're really getting close to maximum now. If it gets too busy, this is another reason why Leah is helping me. She's answering questions, talking to people, providing that one-on-one service. I always told you, if it got too busy, we will turn it off. There'll be no more links given out. Welcome to new members. We got 1 minute to go. Here. I'm finally at my destination. Perfect timing. Are you going to broadcast Jensen's call? Yes, of course I am. It's the earnings call. I'm not going to sit here and just talk, mate. Of course I am. This is the call. It starts in 1 minute. Absolutely, I'm going to cover it. Great call. Thank you. Nice call in. Great, wasn't it? Great to meet people. Wonderful person. Enjoyed the call in. Yes, we remember you earlier. XRP Army, we had a great call earlier on. Martin, I appreciate all you do with energy you pour out. Not to mention, you make me laugh. Thanks for everything. Jeremy McDonald, 333 to go to 100,000. 1 minute to go. We are so close. 99,690. Are we going to hit it on this call? I don't think so, but you never know. You never know. There we go. We will certainly be doing it now tomorrow. The party is ready to go. Right. Let me get ready. Let me refresh the screen for Nvidia earnings call. I'll be shush. Right. There's the music. We're going to mute this. I'm going to listen in. Loading slides. Stand by. Stand by.
Good afternoon. My name is Sarah, and I will be your conference operator today.
Hello, Sarah.
At this time, I would like to welcome everyone to NVIDIA's second quarter fiscal 2026 financial results conference call. All lines have been placed on mute to prevent any background noise. After the speaker's remarks, there will be a question and answer session. And if you would like to ask a question during this time, simply press star, followed by the number 1 on your telephone keypad. If you would like to withdraw your question, press star 1 again. Thank you. Toshiya Hari, you may begin your conference.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to NVIDIA's conference call for the second quarter of fiscal 2026. With me today from NVIDIA are Jensen Huang, President and Chief Executive Officer, and Colette Kress, Executive Vice President and Chief Financial Officer. I'd like to remind you that our call is being webcast live on NVIDIA's Investor Relations website. The webcast will be available for replay until the conference call to discuss our financial results for the third quarter of fiscal 2026. The content of today's call is NVIDIA's property. It can't be reproduced or transcribed without our prior written consent. During this call, we may make forward-looking statements based on current expectations. These are subject to a number of significant risks and uncertainties, and our actual results may differ materially. For a discussion of factors that could affect our future financial results and business, please refer to the disclosure in today's earnings release, our most recent Forms 10-K and 10-Q, and the reports that we may file on Form 8-K with the Securities and Exchange Commission. All our statements are made as of today, August 27th, 2025, based on information currently available to us. Except as required by law, we assume no obligation to update any such statements. During this call, we will discuss non-GAAP financial measures. You can find a reconciliation of these non-GAAP financial measures to GAAP financial measures in our CFO commentary, which is posted on our website. With that, let me turn the call over to Colette.
Thank you, Toshio. We delivered another record quarter while navigating what continues to be a dynamic external environment. Total revenue was $46.7 billion, exceeded our outlook as we grew sequentially across all market platforms. Data center revenue grew 56% year over year. Data center revenue also grew sequentially despite the $4 billion decline in H20 revenue. Nvidia's Blackwell platform reached record levels, growing sequentially by 17%. We began production shipments of GB300 in Q2. Our full stack AI solutions for cloud service providers, neoclouds, enterprises, and sovereigns are all contributing to our growth. We are at the beginning of an industrial revolution that will transform every industry. We see $3 to $4 trillion in AI infrastructure spend by the end of the decade. The scale and scope of these buildouts present significant long-term growth opportunities for NVIDIA. The GB200 NVL system is seeing widespread adoption with deployments at CSPs and consumer internet companies. Lighthouse model builders, including OpenAI, Meta, and Mistral, are using the GB200 NVL72 at data center scale for both training next-generation models and serving inference models in production. The new Blackwell Ultra platform has also had a strong quarter, generating tens of billions in revenue. The transition to the GB300 has been seamless for major cloud service providers due to its shared architecture, software, and physical footprint with the GB200, enabling them to build and deploy GB300 racks with ease. The transition to the new GB300 rack-based architecture has been seamless. Factory builds in late July and early August were successfully converted to support the GB300 ramp, and today, full production is underway. The current run rate is back at full speed, producing approximately 1,000 racks per week. This output is expected to accelerate even further throughout the third quarter as additional capacity comes online. We expect widespread market availability in the second half of the year as CoreWeave prepares to bring their GB300 instance to market, as they are already seeing 10x more inference performance on reasoning models compared to H100. Compared to the previous Hopper generation, GB300 NVL72 AI factories promise a 10x improvement in token per watt energy efficiency, which translates to revenues as data centers are power limited. The chips of the Rubin platform are in fab. The Vera CPU, Rubin GPU, CX9 SuperNIC, NVLink 144 scale-up switch, Spectrum X scale-out and scale-across switch, and the Silicon Photonics processor. Rubin remains on schedule for volume production next year. Rubin will be our third-generation NVLink rack-scale AI supercomputer with a mature and full-scale supply chain. This keeps us on track with our pace of an annual product cadence and continuous innovation across compute, networking, systems, and software. In late July, the US government began reviewing licenses for sales of H20 to China customers. While a select number of our China-based customers have received licenses over the past few weeks, we have not shipped any H20 based on those licenses. USG officials have expressed an expectation that the USG will receive 15% of the revenue generated from licensed H20 sales, but to date, the USG has not published a regulation codifying such requirement. We have not included H20 in our Q3 outlook as we continue to work through geopolitical issues. If geopolitical issues reside, we should ship $2 to $5 billion in H20 revenue in Q3. And if we had more orders, we can build more. We continue to advocate for the US government to approve Blackwell for China. Our products are designed and sold for beneficial commercial use, and every licensed sale we make will benefit the US economy, the US leadership. In highly competitive markets, we want to win the support of every developer. America's AI technology stack can be the world standard if we race and compete globally. Notably in the quarter was an increase in Hopper 100 and H200 shipments. We also sold approximately $650 million of H20 in Q2 to an unrestricted customer outside of China. The sequential increase in Hopper demand indicates the breadth of data center workloads that run on accelerated computing and the power of CUDA libraries and full stack optimizations, which continuously enhance the performance and economic value of our platform. As we continue to deliver both Hopper and Blackwell GPUs, we are focusing on meeting the soaring global demand. This growth is fueled by capital expenditures from the cloud to enterprises, which are on track to invest $600 billion in data center infrastructure and compute this calendar year alone, nearly doubling in 2 years. We expect annual AI infrastructure investments to continue growing, driven by the several factors: reasoning agentic AI requiring orders of magnitude more training and inference compute, global buildouts for sovereign AI, enterprise AI adoption, and the arrival of physical AI and robotics. Blackwell has set the benchmark as it is the new standard for AI inference performance. The market for AI inference is expanding rapidly, with reasoning and agentic AI gaining traction across industries. Blackwell's rack-scale NVLink and CUDA full-stack architecture addresses this by redefining the economics of inference. New NV FP4 4-bit precision and NVLink 72 on the GB300 platform delivers a 50x increase in energy efficiency per token compared to Hopper, enabling companies to monetize their compute at unprecedented scale. For instance, a $3 million investment in GB200 infrastructure can generate $30 million in token revenue, a 10x return. NVIDIA's software innovation, combined with the strength of our developer ecosystem, has already improved Blackwell's performance by more than 2x since its launch. Advances in CUDA, TensorRT LLM, and Dynamo are unlocking maximum efficiency. CUDA library contributions from the open source community, along with NVIDIA's open libraries and frameworks, are now integrated into millions of workflows. This powerful flywheel of collaborative innovation between NVIDIA and global.
We now have 10 members. We'll spin the wheel at the end.
NVIDIA's performance leadership.
Stay to the end.
NVIDIA is a top contributor to OpenAI models, data, and software. Blackwell has introduced a groundbreaking numerical approach to large language model pre-training. Using NV FP4, computations on the GB300 can now achieve 7x faster training than the H100, which uses FP8. This innovation delivers the accuracy of 16-bit precision with the speed and efficiency of 4-bit, setting a new standard for AI factor efficiency and scalability. The AI industry is quickly adopting this revolutionary technology, with major players such as AWS, Google Cloud, Microsoft Azure, and OpenAI, as well as Cohere, Mistral, Kimi AI, quick. Perplexity, Reflection, and Runway, already embracing it. NVIDIA's performance leadership was further validated in the latest ML Perth training benchmarks, where the GB200 delivered a clean sweep. Be on the lookout for the upcoming ML Perth inference results in September, which will include benchmarks based on the Blackwell Ultra. NVIDIA RTX Pro servers are in full production for the world's system
membership links in the
makers.
chat.
These are air-cooled, PCIe-based systems integrated seamlessly into standard IT environments and run traditional enterprise IT applications, as well as the most advanced agentic and physical AI applications. Nearly 90 companies, including many global leaders, are already adopting RTX Pro servers. Hitachi uses them for real-time simulation and digital twins, Lilly for drug discovery, Hyundai for factory design and AV validation, and Disney for immersive storytelling. As enterprises modernize data centers, RTX Pro servers are poised to become a multi-billion-dollar product line. Sovereign AI is one on the rise as the nation's ability to develop its own AI using domestic infrastructure, data, and talent presents a significant opportunity for NVIDIA. NVIDIA is at the forefront of landmark initiatives across the UK and Europe. The European Union plans to invest 20 billion euros to establish 20 AI factories across France, Germany, Italy, and Spain, including 5 gigafactories to increase its AI compute infrastructure by tenfold. In the UK, the Umbard AI supercomputer powered by NVIDIA was unveiled at the country's most powerful AI system, delivering 21 exaflops of AI performance to accelerate breakthroughs in fields of drug discovery and climate modeling. We are on track to achieve over 20 billion in sovereign AI revenue this year, more than double than that of last year. Networking delivered record revenue of 7.3 billion, and escalating demands of AI compute clusters necessitate high efficiency and low latency networking. This represents a 46% sequential and 98% year-on-year
Please repost
increase,
the X good news on NVIDIA
across Spectrum X Ethernet, InfiniBand.
You also win tickets to win
NVLink.
$1,000 if you do that.
Our Spectrum X
for free
enhanced Ethernet solutions provide the highest throughput and lowest latency network for Ethernet AI workloads. Spectrum X Ethernet delivered double-digit sequential and year-over-year growth, with annualized revenue exceeding 10 billion. At Hot Chips, we introduced Spectrum XGS Ethernet, a technology designed to unify disparate data centers into gigascale AI superfactories. CoreWeave is an initial adopter of the solution, which is projected to double GPU to GPU communication speed.
Free giveaway.
InfiniBand revenue nearly doubled sequentially, fueled by the adoption of XDR technology, which provides double the bandwidth improvement over its predecessor, especially valuable for the model builders. The world's fastest switch, NVLink, with 14x the bandwidth of PCIe Gen 5, delivered strong growth as customers deployed Grace Blackwell NVLink rack-scale systems. The positive reception to NVLink Fusion, which allows semi-custom AI infrastructure, has been widespread. Japan's upcoming Fugaku Next will integrate Fujitsu's CPUs with our architecture via NVLink Fusion. It will run a range of workloads, including AI, supercomputing, and quantum computing. Fugaku Next joins a rapidly expanding list of leading quantum supercomputing and research centers running on NVIDIA's CUDA-Q quantum platform, including Jülich, AIST.
Valuation on NVIDIA has improved.
And NERSC, supported by over 300 ecosystem partners, including AWS, Google Quantum AI, Quantinium, QEra, and PsiQuantum. Just in Thor, our new robotics computing platform is
good
now
valuation
available.
going
Thor
forward.
delivers an order of magnitude greater AI performance and energy efficiency than Nvidia AGX Orin. It runs the latest system partners, generative and including AI models at the edge in real time, enabling state-of-the-art robotics. Adoption of NVIDIA's robotics full-stack platform is growing at rapid rate. Over 2 million developers and 1,000 plus hardware, software applications, and sensor partners taking our platform to market. Leading enterprises across industries have adopted Thor, including Agility Robotics, Amazon Robotics, Boston Dynamics, Caterpillar, Figure, Hexagon, Medtronic, and Meta. Robotic applications require exponentially more compute on the device and in infrastructure, representing a significant long-term demand driver for our data center platform. NVIDIA Omniverse with Cosmos is our data center physical AI digital twin platform built for development of robot and robotic systems. This quarter, we announced a major expansion of our partnership with Siemens to enable AI automatic factories. Leading European robotics companies, including Agile Robots, Neuro Robotics, and Universal Robots, are building their latest innovations with the Omniverse platform. Transitioning to a quick summary of our revenue by geography. China declined on a sequential basis to low single digits percentage of data center revenue. Note, our Q3 outlook does not include H20 shipments to China customers. Singapore revenue represented 22% of second quarter's billed revenue as customers have centralized their invoicing in Singapore. Over 99% of data center compute revenue billed to Singapore was for US-based customers. Our gaming revenue was a record $4.3 billion, a 14% sequential increase and a 49% jump year on year. This was driven by the ramp of Blackwell GeForce GPUs as strong sales continued as we increased supply availability. This quarter, we shipped GeForce RTX 5060 desktop GPU. It brings double the performance along with advanced ray tracing, neural rendering, and AI-powered DLSS4 gameplay to millions of gamers worldwide. Blackwell is coming to GeForce Now in September. This is GeForce Now's most significant upgrade, offering RTX 5080 class performance, minimal latency, and 5K resolution at 120 frames per second. We are also doubling the GeForce Now catalog to over 4,500 titles, the largest library of any cloud gaming service. For AI enthusiasts, on-device AI performs the best RTX GPUs. We partnered with OpenAI to optimize their open source GPT models for high quality, fast, and efficient inference on millions of RTX-enabled Windows devices. With the RTX platform stack, Windows developers can create AI applications designed to run on the world's largest AI PC user base. Professional visualization revenue reached $601 million, a 32% year-on-year increase. Growth was driven by an adoption of the high-end RTX workstation GPUs and AI-powered workload like design, simulation, and prototyping. Key customers are leveraging our solutions to accelerate their operations. Activision Blizzard uses RTX workstations to enhance creative workflows, while robotics innovator Figure AI powers its humanoid robots with RTX embedded GPUs. Automotive revenue, which includes only in-car compute revenue, was $586 million, up 69% year-on-year, primarily driven by self-driving solutions. We have begun shipments of NVIDIA Thor SoC, the successor to Orin. Thor's arrival coincides with the industry's accelerating shift to vision, language, model architecture, generative AI, and higher levels of autonomy. Thor is the most successful robotics and AV computer we've ever created. Thor Willpower. Our full-stack drive AV software platform is now in production, opening up billions to new revenue opportunities for NVIDIA while improving vehicle safety and autonomy. Now moving to the rest of our P&L. GAAP gross margin was 72.4%, and non-GAAP gross margin was 72.7%. These figures include a $180 million or 40 basis point benefit from releasing previously reserved H20 inventory. Excluding this benefit, non-GAAP gross margins would have been 72.3%, still exceeding our outlook. GAAP operating expenses rose 8% and 6% on a non-GAAP basis sequentially. This increase was driven by higher compute and infrastructure costs, as well as higher compensation and benefit costs. To support the ramp of Blackwell and Blackwell Ultra, inventory increased sequentially from $11 billion to $15 billion in Q2. While we prioritize funding our growth and strategic initiatives, in Q2, we returned $10 billion to shareholders through share repurchases and cash dividends. Our board of directors recently approved a $60 billion share repurchase authorization to add to our remaining $14.7 billion of authorization at the end of Q2. Okay, let me turn it to the outlook for the third quarter. Total revenue is expected to be $54 billion, plus or minus 2%. This represents over $7 billion in sequential growth. Again, we do not assume any H20 shipments to China customers in our outlook. GAAP and non-GAAP gross margins are expected to be 73.3%, 73.5% respectively, plus or minus 50 basis points. We continue to expect to exit the year with non-GAAP gross margins in the mid-70s. GAAP and non-GAAP operating expenses are expected to be approximately $5.9 billion and $4.2 billion, respectively. For the full year, we expect operating expenses to grow in the high 30s range year over year, up from our prior expectations of the mid-30s. We are accelerating investments in the business to address the magnitude of growth opportunities that lie ahead. GAAP and non-GAAP other income and expenses are expected to be an income of approximately $500 million, excluding gains and losses from non-marketable and public held equity securities. GAAP and non-GAAP tax rates are expected to be 16.5%, plus or minus 1%, excluding any discrete items. Further financial data are included in the CFO commentary and other information available on our website. In closing, let me highlight upcoming events for the financial community. We will be at the Goldman Sachs Technology Conference on September 8th in San Francisco. Our annual NDR will commence the first part of October. GTC Data Center begins on October 27th, with Jensen's keynote scheduled for the 28th. We look forward to seeing you at these events. Our earnings call to discuss the results of our third quarter of fiscal 2026 is scheduled for November 19th. We will now open the call for questions. Operator, would you please poll for questions?
Thank you. At this time, I would like to remind everyone, in order to ask a question, press star, then
Jensen
the number
didn't
one
say
on your
anything.
telephone
I'm
keypad.
sure he'd ask questions.
We'll pause for just a moment to compile the Q&A roster. As a reminder, please
when a
limit yourself
CEO
to
doesn't
one
speak
question.
on a call,
Thank you.
it shows confidence. Doesn't need to.
Your first question
He'll answer
comes
questions.
from
That's
CJ
very
Muse
good.
with Cantor Fitzgerald.
Shows
Your line
strength.
is open.
Very unusual.
Yeah, good afternoon. Thank you for taking the question. I guess with wafer in to rack out lead times of 12 months, you confirmed on the call today that Rubin is on track for ramp in the second half. And obviously, many of these investments are multi-year projects contingent upon power, cooling, et cetera. I was hoping perhaps you take a high-level view and speak to your vision for growth
Bitcoin is not pulling back hard.
And as part of that, if you can kind of
Why are you
comment
saying
between
that?
networking, data
It's
center
up.
would be very helpful. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks, CJ. At the highest level of growth drivers would be the evolution, the introduction, if you will, of reasoning agentic AI. Where chatbots used to be one shot, you give it a prompt and it would generate the answer. Now the AI does research, it thinks and does a plan, and it might use tools. And so it's called long thinking. And the longer it thinks, oftentimes it produces better answers. And the amount of computation necessary for one shot versus reasoning agentic AI models could be 100 times, 1,000 times, and even potentially even more as the amount of research and basically reading and comprehension that it goes off to do. And so the amount of computation that has resulted in agentic AI has grown tremendously. And of course, the effectiveness has also grown tremendously. Because of agentic AI, the amount of hallucination has dropped significantly. You can now use tools and perform tasks. Enterprises have been opened up. As a result of agentic AI and vision language models, we now are seeing a breakthrough in physical AI, in robotics, autonomous systems. So the last year, AI has made tremendous progress. And agentic systems, reasoning systems, is completely revolutionary. Now, we built the Blackwell NVLink 72 system, a rack scale computing system for this moment. We've been working on it for several years. This last year, we transitioned from NVLink 8, which is a node scale computing. Each node is a computer, to now NVLink 72, where each rack is a computer. That disaggregation of NVLink 72 into a rack scale system was extremely hard to do, but the results are extraordinary. We're seeing orders of magnitude speed up, and therefore energy efficiency, and therefore cost effectiveness of token generation because of NVLink 72. And so over the next couple of years, you're going to, you asked about longer term. Over the next 5 years, we're going to scale into, with Blackwell, with Rubin, and follow-ons, to scale into effectively a $3 to $4 trillion AI infrastructure opportunity. The last couple of years, you have seen that CapEx has grown in just the top 4 CSPs has doubled and grown to about $600 billion. So we're in the beginning of this build out, and the AI technology advances has really enabled AI to be able to adopt and solve problems to many different industries.
Your next question comes from Vivek Arya with Bank of America Securities. Your line is open.
Thanks for taking my questions. Colette, just wanted to clarify the $2 to $5 billion in China. What needs to happen, and what is the sustainable pace of that China business as you get into Q4? And then Jensen, for you on the competitive landscape, several of your large customers already have or are planning many ASIC projects. I think one of your ASIC competitors, Broadcom, signaled that they could grow their AI business almost 55-60% next year. Any scenario in which you see the market moving more towards ASICs and away from NVIDIA GPU? Just what are you hearing from your customers? How are they managing this split between their use of merchant silicon and ASICs? Thank you.
Thanks, Vivek. So let me first answer your question regarding what will it take for the H20s to be shipped. There is interest in our H20s. There is the initial set of licenses that we received. And then additionally, we do have supply that we are ready. And that's why we communicated that somewhere in the range of about $2 to $5 billion this quarter, we could potentially ship. We're still waiting on several of the geopolitical issues going back and forth between the governments and the companies trying to determine their purchases and what they want to do. So it's still open at this time, and we're not exactly sure what that full amount will be this quarter. However, if more interest arrives, more licenses arrives, again, we can also still build additional H20 and ship more as well.
NVIDIA builds very different things than ASICs. But let's talk about ASICs first. A lot of projects are started. Many startup companies are created. Very few products go into production. And the reason for that is it's really hard. Accelerated computing is unlike general purpose computing. You don't write software and just compile it into a processor. accelerated computing is a full stack co-design problem. And AI factories in the last several years has become so much more complex because of the scale of the problems have grown so significantly. It's really the ultimate, the most extreme computer science problem the world's ever seen, obviously. And so the stack is complicated. The models are changing incredibly fast from generative based on autoregressive to generative based on diffusion to mixed models to multimodality. The number of different models that are coming out that are either derivatives of transformers or evolutions of transformers is just daunting. One of the advantages that we have is that NVIDIA is available in every cloud. We're available from every computer company. We're available from the cloud to on-prem to edge to robotics on the same programming model. And so it's sensible that every framework in the world supports NVIDIA. When you're building a new model architecture, releasing it on NVIDIA is most sensible. And so the diversity of our platform, both in the ability to evolve into any architecture, the fact that we're everywhere, and also we accelerate the entire pipeline. Everything from data processing to pre-training to post-training with reinforcement learning, all the way out to inference. And so when you build a data center with NVIDIA platform in it, the utility of it is best. The lifetime usefulness is much, much longer. And then I would just say that in addition to all of that, it is just a really extremely complex systems problem anymore. People talk about the chip itself. There's one ASIC, the GPU that many people talk about. But in order to build Blackwell, the platform, and Rubin, the platform, we had to build CPUs that connect fast memory, extremely energy efficient memory for large KV caching necessary for agentic AI, to the GPU, to a super NIC, to a scale up switch we call NVLink, completely revolutionary. We're in our 5th generation now, to a scale out switch, whether it's quantum or Spectrum X Ethernet, to now scale across switches so that we can prepare for these AI super factories with multiple gigawatts of computing all connected together. We call that Spectrum XGS. We just announced that at Hot Chips this week. And so the complications, the complexity of everything that we do is really quite extraordinary. It's just done at a really, really extreme scale now. And then lastly, if I could just say one more thing, we're in every cloud for a good reason. Not only are we the most energy efficient, our perf per watt is the best of any computing platform. And in a world of power limited data centers, perf per watt drives directly to revenues. And you've heard me say before that in a lot of ways, the more you buy, the more you grow. And because our perf per dollar, the performance per dollar is so incredible, you also have extremely great margins. So the growth opportunity with NVIDIA's architecture and the gross margins opportunity with NVIDIA's architecture is absolutely the best. And so there's a lot of reasons why NVIDIA is chosen by every cloud and every startup and every computer company. We're really a holistic, full stack solution for AI factories.
Your next question comes from Ben Reitzes with Melius. Your line is open.
Hey, thanks a lot. Jensen, I wanted to ask you about your $3 to $4 trillion in data center infrastructure spend by the end of the decade. Previously, you talked about something in the $1 billion range, which I believe was just for compute by 2028. If you take past comments, $3 to $4 trillion would imply maybe $2 billion plus in compute spend. And just wanted to know if that was right. And that's what you're seeing by the end of the decade. And wondering what you think your share will be of that, your share right now of total infrastructure compute-wise is very high. So wanted to see, and also if there's any bottlenecks you're concerned about, like power, to get to the 3 to 4 trillion. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, thanks. As you know, the CapEx of just the top 4 hyperscalers has doubled in 2 years. As the AI revolution went into full steam, as the AI race is now on, the CapEx spend has doubled to $600 billion per year. There's 5 years between now and the end of the decade. And $600 billion only represents the top 4 hyperscalers. We still have the rest of the enterprise companies building on-prem. You have cloud service providers building around the world. United States represents about 60% of the world's compute, and over time, you would think that artificial intelligence would reflect GDP scale and growth, and would be of course accelerating GDP growth. And so our contribution to that is a large part of the AI infrastructure. Out of a gigawatt AI factory, which can go anywhere from 50 to plus or minus 10%, let's say 50 to 60 billion, we represent about 35 plus or minus of that, and 35 out of 50 or so $1 billion for a gigawatt data center. And of course, what you get for that is not a GPU. I think people, we're famous for building the GPU and inventing the GPU, but as you know, over the last decade, we've really transitioned to become an AI infrastructure company. It takes 6 chips just to build 6 different types of chips just to build a Rubin AI supercomputer, and just to scale that out, to a gigawatt, you have hundreds of thousands of GPU compute nodes and a whole bunch of racks. And so we're really an AI infrastructure company, and we're hoping to continue to contribute to growing this industry, making AI more useful, and then very importantly, driving the performance per watt, because the world, as you mentioned, limiters, it will always likely be power limitations or AI infrastructure or AI building limitations. And so we need to squeeze as much out of that factory as possible. NVIDIA's performance per unit of energy used drives the revenue growth of that factory. It directly translates. If you have a 100 megawatt factory, per 100 megawatt drives your revenues. It's tokens per 100 megawatts of factory. In our case, also, the performance per dollar spent is so high that your gross margins are also the best. But anyhow, these are the limiters going forward, and $3 to $4 trillion is fairly sensible for the next 5 years.
Next question comes from Joe Moore of Morgan Stanley. Your line is open.
Great, thank you. Congratulations on reopening the China opportunity. Can you talk about the long-term prospects there? You've talked about, I think, half of the AI software world being there. How much can NVIDIA grow in that business, and how important is it that you get the Blackwell architecture ultimately licensed there?
The China market, I've estimated to be about $50 billion of opportunity for us this year. If we were able to address it with competitive products, and if it's $50 billion this year, you would expect it to grow, say 50% per year, as the rest of the world's AI market is growing as well. It is the second largest computing market in the world, and it is also the home of AI researchers. About 50% of the world's AI researchers are in China. the vast majority of the leading open source models are created in China. And so it's fairly important, I think, for the American technology companies to be able to address that market. And open source, as you know, is created in one country, but it's used all over the world. The open source models that have come out of China are really excellent. DeepSeek, of course, gained global notoriety. QWin is excellent. Kimi is excellent. There's a whole bunch of new models that are coming out. They're multimodal. They're great language models, and it's really fueled the adoption of AI in enterprises around the world, because enterprises want to build their own custom proprietary software stacks. And so open source models really important for enterprise. It's really important for SaaS, who also would like to build proprietary systems. It has been really incredible for robotics around the world. And so open source is really important. And it's important that the American companies are able to address it. It's going to be a very large market. We're talking to the administration about the importance of American companies to be able to address the Chinese market. And as you know, H20 has been approved for companies that are not on the entities list, and many licenses have been approved. And so I think the opportunity for us to bring Blackwell to the China market is a real possibility. And so we just have to keep advocating the sensibility of and the importance of American tech companies to be able to lead and win the AI race and help make the American tech stack the global standard.
Your next question comes from the line of Aaron Rakers with Wells Fargo. Your line is open.
Yeah, thank you for the question. I want to go back to the Spectrum XGS announcement this week, and thinking about the Ethernet product now pushing over 10 billion of annualized revenue. Jensen, what is the opportunity set that you see for Spectrum XGS? Do we think about this as kind of the data center interconnect layer? Any thoughts on the sizing of this opportunity, within that Ethernet portfolio? Thank you.
We now offer 3 networking technologies. One is for scale up, one is for scale out, and one for scale across. Scale up is so that we could build the largest possible virtual GPU, the virtual compute node. NVLink is revolutionary. NVLink 72 is what made it possible for Blackwell to deliver such an extraordinary generational jump over Hopper's NVLink 8. At a time when we have long thinking models, agentic AI, reasoning systems, the NVLink basically amplifies the memory bandwidth, which is really critical for reasoning systems. And so NVLink 72 is fantastic. We then scale out with networking, which we have 2. We have InfiniBand, which is unquestionably the lowest latency, the lowest jitter, the best scale-out network. It does require more expertise in managing those networks. And for supercomputing, for the leading model makers, InfiniBand, Quantum InfiniBand is the unambiguous choice. If you were to benchmark an AI factory, the ones with InfiniBand are the best performance. For those who would like to use Ethernet, because their whole data center is built with Ethernet, we have a new type of Ethernet called Spectrum Ethernet. Spectrum Ethernet is not off the shelf. It has a whole bunch of new technologies designed for low latency and low jitter and congestion control. And it has the ability to come closer, much, much closer to InfiniBand than anything that's out there. And we call that Spectrum X Ethernet. And then finally, we have Spectrum XGS, a gigascale for connecting multiple data centers, multiple AI factories into a super factory, a gigantic system. And you're gonna see that networking obviously is very important in AI factories. In fact, choosing the right networking, the performance, the throughput improvement, going from 65% to 85% or 90%, that kind of step up because of your networking capability effectively makes networking free. Choosing the right networking, you're basically paying, you'll get a return on it like you can't believe, because the AI factory, a gigawatt, as I mentioned before, could be $50 billion. And so the ability to improve the efficiency of that factory by tens of percents results in $10-20 billion worth of effective benefit. And so, the networking is a very important part of it. It's the reason why NVIDIA dedicates so much in networking. It's the reason why we purchased Mellanox 5.5 years ago. And Spectrum-X, as we mentioned earlier, is now quite a sizable business, and it's only about 1.5 years old. So Spectrum-X is a home run. All three of them are going to be fantastic. NVLink, scale up, Spectrum-X and InfiniBand, scale out, and then Spectrum XGS for scale across.
Your next question comes from Stacy Raskin with Bernstein Research. Your line is open.
Hi, guys. Thanks for taking my question. I have a more tactical question for Colette. So on the guide, you're up, over $7 billion. The vast bulk of that is going to be from data center. How do I think about apportioning that $7 billion out across Blackwell versus Hopper versus networking? I mean, it looks like Blackwell was probably $27 billion in the quarter, up from maybe 23 last quarter. Hopper's still $6 or $7 billion post the H20. Do you think the Hopper strength continues? Just how do I think about parsing that $7 billion out across those three different components?
Thanks, Stacy, for the question. First part of it, looking at our growth between Q2 and Q3, Blackwell is still going to be the lion's share of what we have in terms of data center. But keep in mind that helps both our compute side as well as it helps our networking side, because we are selling those significant systems that are incorporating the NVLink that Jensen just spoke about. Selling Hopper, we are still selling it. H100, H200s, we are. But again, they are HCX systems, and I still believe our Blackwell will be the lion's share of what we're doing on there. So we'll continue. We don't have any more specific details in terms of how we'll finish our quarter, but you should expect Blackwell again to be the driver of the growth.
Your next question comes from Jim Schneider of Goldman Sachs. Your line is open.
Good afternoon. Thanks for taking my question. You've been very clear about the reasoning model opportunity that you see, and you've also been relatively clear about the technical specs for Rubin, but maybe you could provide a little bit of context about how you view the Rubin product transition going forward. What incremental capability does that offer to customers? And would you say that Rubin is a bigger, smaller, or similar step up in terms of performance for a capability perspective relative to what we saw with Blackwell? Thank you.
Yeah, thanks. Rubin, we're on an annual cycle, and the reason why we're on an annual cycle is because we can do so to accelerate the cost reduction and maximize the revenue generation for our customers. When we increase the perf per watt, the token generation per amount of usage of energy, we are effectively driving the revenues of our customers. The perf per watt of Blackwell will be, for reasoning systems, an order of magnitude higher than Hopper.
I think it will hit
so
100,000
everybody's data center
by about midday tomorrow.
By definition, for any data center that using Blackwell, you'll be able to maximize your revenues compared to anything we've done in the past, compared to anything in the world today. And because the perf per dollar, the performance is so good that the perf per dollar invested in the capital would also allow you to improve your gross margins. To the extent that we have great ideas for every single generation, we could improve the revenue generation, improve the AI capability, improve the margins of our customers by releasing new architectures. And so we advise our partners, our customers to pace themselves and to build these data centers on an annual rhythm. Ruben is going to have a whole bunch of new ideas. I paused for a second because, I've got plenty of time between now and a year from now to tell you about all the breakthroughs that Ruben's going to bring. But Ruben has a lot of great ideas. I'm anxious to tell you, but I can't right now, and I'll save it for GTC to tell you more and more about it. But nonetheless, for the next year, we're ramping really hard into now Grace Blackwell GB200, and then now Blackwell Ultra GB300. We're ramping really hard into data centers.
No, we never hit 100,000. It was 2 fake accounts.
I expect next year to be
subscribers just to dump them. And this is the real number.
Continue to increase the performance of AI.
This is the real number
as we race towards artificial superintelligence. On the one hand,
there's always a couple of idiots who try to spoil things.
Increase the revenue generation capabilities of our hyperscalers. On the other hand.
Your final question comes from Timothy Arcuri with UBS. Your line is open.
Thanks a lot. Jensen, I wanted to ask you, just answer the question. You threw out a number. You said 50% CAGR for the AI market. So I'm wondering how much visibility that you have into next year. Is that kind of a reasonable bogey in terms of how much your data center revenue should grow next year? I would think you'll grow at least in line with that CAGR. And maybe are there any puts and takes to that? Thanks.
Well, I think the best way to look at it is we have reasonable forecasts from our large customers for next year, a very, very significant forecast, and we still have a lot of businesses that we're still winning, and a lot of startups that are still being created. Don't forget that the number of startups for AI native startups was 100 billion was funded last year. This year, the year's not even over yet. It's 180 billion funded. If you look at AI native, the top AI native startups that are generating revenue.
Spin the wheels coming up at the end, and the $1,000 giveaway.
$20 billion. Next year being 10 times higher than this year is not inconceivable. And the open source models is now opening up large enterprises, SaaS companies, industrial companies, robotics companies to now join the AI revolution, another source of growth. And whether it's AI natives or enterprise SaaS or industrial AI or startups, we're just seeing just enormous amount of interest in AI and demand for AI. Right now, the buzz is, I'm sure all of you know about the buzz out there. The buzz is everything sold out. H100 sold out. H200s are sold out. Large CSPs are coming out renting capacity from other CSPs. And so the AI native startups are really scrambling to get capacity so that they could train their reasoning models. And so the demand is really, really high. But the long-term outlook between where we are today, CapEx has doubled in 2 years. It is now running about $600 billion a year just in the large hyperscalers. For us to grow into that $600 billion a year, representing a significant part of that CapEx isn't unreasonable. And so I think the next several years, surely through the decade, we see just really fast growing, really significant growth opportunities ahead. Let me conclude with this. Blackwell is the next generation AI platform the world's been waiting for. It delivers an exceptional generational leap. NVIDIA's NVLink 72 rack scale computing is revolutionary, arriving just in time as reasoning AI models drive order of magnitude increases in training and inference performance requirement. Blackwell Ultra is ramping at full speed and the demand is extraordinary. Our next platform, Rubin, is already in fab. We have 6 new chips that represents the Rubin platform. They have all taped out to TSMC. Rubin will be our 3rd generation NVLink rack scale AI supercomputer. And so we expect to have a much more mature and fully scaled up supply chain. Blackwell and Rubin AI factory platforms will be scaling into the $3 to $4 trillion global AI factory build out through the end of the decade. Customers are building ever greater scale AI factories, from thousands of Hopper GPUs in tens of megawatt data centers to now hundreds of thousands of Blackwells in 100 megawatt facilities. And soon we'll be building millions of Rubin GPU platforms powering multi-gigawatt, multi-site AI super factories. With each generation, demand only grows. One-shot chatbots have evolved into reasoning agentic AI that research, plan, and use tools, driving orders of magnitude jump in compute for both training and inference. Agentic AI is reaching maturity and has opened the enterprise market to build domain and company-specific AI agents for enterprise workflows, products, and services. The age of physical AI has arrived, unlocking entirely new industries in robotics, industrial automation. Every industrial company will need to build 2 factories, one to build the machines and another to build their robotic AI. This quarter, NVIDIA reached record revenues and an extraordinary milestone in our journey. The opportunity ahead is immense. A new industrial revolution has started. The AI race is on. Thanks for joining us today, and I'll look forward to addressing you next week, next earnings call. Thank you.
There we go. Right, we're going to wrap this up. Fantastic. Exactly like I said, it was a beat. It's a great business. I don't trade it. I want to own it. I own about $17,000 of it through the S&P. In my opinion, that's the best way of owning it, because you also own all the other companies that do great business with them and are going to grow alongside them. So I'm not selling anything. I trimmed the top of the S&P to reduce my margin so I could buy all my crypto, and that's it. It's systems as go. I'm very happy to own this business. I agree with Hink Dad earlier, our guest on the show, who has a direct insight with this industry. It's not going anywhere. People will take profits and it will buy back again. And if it does go down or we get a carry trade, which is likely, I'll be buying a lot more. So either way, it goes up, we win. If it goes down, we win. I'll be buying more. I like it. I want to buy more of the S&P. It's the second biggest part, just behind Apple. And if it carries on, it'll probably be number 1. Anyway, there you go. I like it. I like to own this business. Now then, what we're going to do now is we're going to show you how you can win $1,000 in XRP and some free prizes, and how you can help our charity partner. We're going to do a big event for charity. On top of all of that, we're going to do spin the wheel as well. I said to you that the next 10 people that become members on the show, we would do spin the wheel. So let me show you the 10. Hopefully you're still here. So, Bruce, number 1. The Thang Mung is number 2. Member number 3 was Chill Animal. Roller Skating was 4. Scott Bronda was 5. Rick was 6. Then we had HBF Chuck was 7. and we have one Elysium was 8, Lance 9, and Hirache was 10. So we have 10 people here. These are all the members. So we're going to spin the wheel. Pick 2 people. There'll be 2 winners. So you get all of the benefits of being a member, and you get, and we're going to make your YouTube channel famous. So what do you get? Well, hopefully by now you've all tapped the like button, and hopefully you've all clicked subscribe as well. I would say, as predicted, by tonight or tomorrow morning, this was my prediction a while ago, we would get to 100,000 subscribers. Well, there we are, 99,730. It'll happen tomorrow. Okay, the party is planned, the fundraiser is planned, it's going all to plan, which is great. A couple of idiots came in and tried to buy 1,000 subscribers, and then YouTube deleted them all. That happened twice, so that's cost them about $500 to look an idiot. Imagine paying money to look an idiot. It's still going to happen. This is why a lot of big channels don't show you the subscribers until they're like 10 away. Even Mr. Beast just did it. As it was just a few away, roll around. It prevents people just doing that. But I like to be open about things. It does draw in the idiots, but it's all part of the game, isn't it? Anyway, there you go. The trolls are part of this story. There's 4 years of growth. The trolls played a significant part. Even the idiots, they all played a part. In fact, the trolls and the idiots made me work harder to always win. So actually, they played a significant part in this journey. We'll get there. We'll do it 1 subscriber at a time. It'll be real, it'll be honest, and it'll be hard work right the way through until the last one. But when that 99,999 finally turns around, I would have earned 100,000 subscribers and filled Wembley Stadium like a rock star. I'm always wanted to do it. So I've stood on the pitch of Wembley. I've walked up the 69 steps in the Raw box. I've even sat into Bobby Moore's suite. And now we're going to host 100,000 people. So there you go. We're nearly there. It'll come tomorrow, and then everything will kick in. So let me spin the wheel. Let me go over now to my spin the wheel page. Here it is. And you all know what number you are. I'll show you again when it happens. And let's spin the wheel and make 2 people famous on YouTube. That's always great, right? So let's spin the wheel in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Spin the wheel. Who's going to win this time? Thank you for becoming a member. Expect the market to sell off. Give it a few days and it'll all buy back again. All right, it's number... that was good. That was good. Number 8. Number 8. All right, so 10, 9, 8. Number 8. Number 8 was 10, 9, 8. Elijam, let's hope you are a YouTuber and you have some content. Go to channel. Yes. Elijam's got 1 subscriber. Simon Bristow. Elijam, are you in the chat? Because if you are, you're about to get Lucas aided and get a lot more subscribers. 1L. No, he's not here. That's a great shame. He's about to get famous on YouTube and he missed it. Never mind. Well, we're still going to do it because you'll notice tomorrow he's got 1 subscriber. He's about to get a lot more. So please sub the winner. Here it comes. There we go. There you go. Simon Bristow, you've about to get your channel to blow up. Could everybody please sub Simon Bristow? He's got a fitness. It looks like it's a fitness channel, I think. It looks like that. Athlete. Looks like he's a fitness guy. Anyway, there we go. He's got 1 subscriber. He's about to get a lot more. And we're all here to help people. We're always about supporting people. So if you could, please sub this person. It would be absolutely great. Are you ready? So let's do that right now. He's got 1. Let's refresh it. He's now got 7 subscribers. He's going to wake up and go, what the hell happened to my channel? I've only had 1 and now I got 7. Let's get him to 10 at the very least. We're going to call 1 person, another person. Come on, let's get 10. The more love you give in life, the more you get back. That's what I've always said. We got 9, he had 1. That'll be 1,000%. Let's get 10. You ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 9. Come on, there's got to be one more person. Come on, everybody. The more you love, you give, the more you get back. All the Lucas Aids always do it. All the members do it. We've got nearly 2,000 members. So come on, everybody. 9. There's got to be one more. We've got to get one more, and then we're going to spin the wheel, and then I'm going to tell you all how you can all win $1,000. There's the link. Refresh it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we got 10. We did it. We did what we said we were going to do. Great. Spin the wheel. This time. Is it going to be 3 or 2? Oh, right on the line. Is it 2? And it is 2. Spin the wheel, number 2. And as you can see, that is 1, 2. Thang Mung. Got some funny names. I don't know why people have these funny names. I'm just Martyn Lucas. It's my real name. Anyway, go to channel. Thang Mung. Are you yes, you're a YouTuber. Yes. That's his real name. I'm so sorry. Oops. Thang Mung is his real. He's going, that's my real name, mate. That's my real name. Where I come from, that's a normal name. Sorry about that. I thought it was one. I didn't realise it was just one name. I thought it was one name. Thang Mung, that makes sense. All right, anyway, he's got a wedding. I think it's a wedding. A bit of golf, bit of wedding, a bit of all sorts, really. Right, he's got 7 subscribers. Let's make him famous on YouTube. Here we go. Is Thang Mun in the chat? I hope so. Would be a great shame. Thang. Yes, he's here. Are you here? Are you here? All right, so let's have a look. Okay, so let's give everyone the link. And he's on 7, so we want to go to like 15, something like that. Got to wrap this up because I'm going to give everybody $1,000 a giveaway. So there we go. Click on that. Please sub the winner. Please sub the winner. Have you all done it? You ready? Let's see what we got here. 7 subscribers. He's now got 12. Oh my God, that was quick. That was quick. How about that? How about it? How about it? How about that? That's awesome. He went from 7 to 12 in 10 seconds. I love it. Thank you. 17. Oh my gosh, he's blown up. He's blown up. I'm loving it. All right, that's the end of that. Let me carry on now. What I want to do, let me fade the music out a second. Oh, let me do my face. Face, yeah, face recognition. I hate this bloody thing. Right. Okay, let me fade that out and tell you how you can win $1,000, and we're going to end the stream right now. So I can now turn back on again the super chats. Oh, it was turned on. Okay, we're all good. So what we're going to do now is wrap the show up and tell you how you can win $1,000. So thank you ever so much, everybody who tapped the like button. Thank you very much, everyone who subscribed. We are nearly there. We're at 97,735. I would have expected it will come tomorrow. And if it doesn't come tomorrow, there'll be like 1 subscriber left. So it's literally, it's right on the button. It's going to come very, very soon. These are all the real subscribers now. No silly idiots messing and buggering around. All right, so there you go. Let me give you all the chance now to win $1,000. It's completely free to enter, free for all. And I will give you the link right now. It's martynlucas.com/giveaway. It's been pinned to the top the entire time. Hopefully you've noticed it. Was Thung Mang in? I didn't see him come back. I didn't see Thung Mang or the other person. They both missed it. They became members and then missed it, and that's a shame. Anyway, there you go. That's what happens. Martyn Lucas /giveaway. This is a free to enter competition. You can do one thing. Simply subscribe to the channel. You win a ticket. Got to make sure you claim the tickets though. No point just doing something without claiming it. You claim the tickets by signing in and claiming the tickets. The more you do, the more chances you've got. What's the odds of winning? Well, you'll be quite amazed. It's quite high. Most people can't be bothered. They think $1,000 ain't worth it. Let's have a look. How many people are actually doing it out of 100,000? 726. That's it. How many people have done everything? Top users. The top users is 7338. That's the most tickets you can have. That is Renee and James. 2 people. And then very close behind is David Hensley and Zaxay. That's it. 2 people have done all of the things. So if you go back tonight and go, well, bugger this, is that it? For $1,000, I'll take part. I'll have a go. And this isn't the only one we're going to do. We're going to do many more giveaways. This is why I bought all the XRP to give away, right? So here we have all of this. You just go on here and take part. It's free to enter, free for all. There's nothing you got to buy, nothing you got to download. Everything you can do is for free, and it's simple, right? It's easy. All right, so good luck, everybody. There it is. Now, we're also, on top of that, going to give away some prizes as well. So if you go on my X, Instagram, Blue Sky, all my social media, here are the links, X, Instagram. They're all on the competition, by the way, so you don't need my link here. And you win tickets by simply reposting stuff. So if you want to spend half an hour and just go repost, 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 like, we're counting all the points. And then we're going to pick a number of people that have helped support the channel over the years and reward you with not cash prizes, sorry, but we're going to give you gift cards, we're going to give you prizes and all kinds of stuff, as many people as possible in the time that we have. So it's going to be really, really great. All right, so you can go on to Blue Sky, you can go on to Instagram, all of those links are on the competition. Now, once we get to 100,000, which will probably be tomorrow, now it's the real number, not the silly buggers messing around. Now we're getting to the real numbers. We're going to do a couple other things. Not only are we going to give away $1,000, not only are we going to give away prizes and drink whiskey and fall off our chair, but we're also going to celebrate with a special 100,000th party. Now, there'll be a special party for the moderators, special party for the members, and then general subscribers as well. We really want to make it special for those that have helped build the channel. So if you want to be part of the inner circle, you've got until the event starts to become a member. There's the membership link, because there'll be the first part will be moderators and then members only, and then it will be for the subscribers. Okay, so there is the link if you want to become a member in the chat. If you are on an iOS device, select a browser and desktop version. My membership will never go up in price. It won't even go up with inflation, and I'll add more purchases. I will add more services all the time, so it will get better and better all the time. And there's many perks. The membership was not designed to make me rich. It was to be the best membership in the world, and that's why everyone's a member. 98% of our live viewers are members. Okay, so there you go. That's how it all works. Now, after the special event, we have, there's Thang Mung, still there, look. We have a fundraiser. Look at all these people that have become members. It's incredible. The amount of members, I did a live stream last night saying, I cannot believe how many people have become members. It's absolutely mind-blowing. I can't believe it. What we're going to do is we're going to help all these kids here in Africa, in Uganda. For $5, you can put a kid through school with all the materials they need, pencils and books, for $5. Think of it. Just think of it. Now, wouldn't it be great to do a fundraiser where no one takes any commission at all? There's no fee for the talent. There's no taxes. There's no credit card fees. There's no YouTube money. There's no Google money. Nothing. No money for me, Sensei, Vaz, taxes, credit card, processing fees. Nothing. Well, it does exist. It does exist. It exists here. We're doing it all for free. We've already raised $116. That money is directly linked to global giving, to our charity partner. It's gone directly there with no fees, no deductions whatsoever, nothing for anybody. The money goes directly live on the show, directly to these people, and it's just amazing. People always go, oh, there's always a middleman. There's no middleman. It's the best fundraiser that's ever been done. It's all done through YouTube. Look, you can see it's linked there. I don't get the money, then send it out or exchange it. It's all real. It's all connected to a registered charity. It's the real deal. This is a really, really amazing thing. All part of the celebration of reaching 100,000. So prizes, gifts, parties, giveaways, everything. Imagine when we get to 1 million subscribers. This is just the beginning, folks. All right. So we're going to do a lot more. Isn't it wonderful? I hope you're all looking forward to this moment. I was hoping it would happen tonight, but I actually said, didn't I? Wednesday night, Thursday is when it's going to happen. So my predictions on these times are right. I study analytics all the time, and we are very, very close. It'll happen tomorrow, I'm sure. Right. So I think that is it. I've given everybody everything. I put a special message out to my friends of Jerry and Elba earlier. There was a very sad misunderstanding, which Jerry and Elba got confused, and they were getting maybe not some good information from certain people, and it did create a bit of an upset for them. And I had to explain it. I sent out a special message to the people that are closest to Jerry and Elba. So if you are a close friend of Jerry and Elba, I created a group in Discord. Go and check it out. But it explains exactly what happened. They thought they'd been deleted, and they weren't deleted. Of course, why would I be deleting Jerry and Elba? They weren't ever moderators on the investor channel, just the music channel. And they were being told by people that, things weren't quite what they were, and it confused them and upset them, and I had to go in and explain what was going on. Very, very sad. But please go and check that out if you are loved ones of Jerry and Elba. Hopefully now they are in a much happier place. So there you go. D. Herman, I'm the same man. That sounds great. I'm ready too. I'm ready to donate. It's so wonderful. So wonderful. I can't wait for this. It took me about 2 hours to repost and like everything for Martyn and Sensei and Vaz. It was easy. Look at that. I did it whilst watching the channel. Don't do it and don't do it and I'll win everything. Your choice. I love it. Brilliant. I love that. That's really good. Where are you from, Wayne? Where are you actually from? Where are you from in the world? What part of the world are you from? Are you in America or? He says he's done everything. Of course, now we can see that because it's on our systems, and we'll be picking people to reward. So can't promise that's going to happen, but you never know. If you've done a lot of things, there's a very good chance. Did you do it on your iPhone or laptop computer? That's for Wayne Lynch, sorry. I did it on my computer whilst watching on my TV. I love it. But Vanessa, it's our Zach. It's giving his winnings to Uganda. He is a rich boy, says Matt Dillon. Nvidia is still below its 90-day high. If you're stressing over a 3% drop, trading isn't for you. I totally agree. Wayne Lynch, thank you. Liverpool. Hey, Liverpool. Hey, here's a bit of trivia you might like. You're from the home of the Beatles, so Paul McCartney. Here's a little bit of trivia. I've rehearsed with Wings, and when Wings toured in the United States, I was asked to take the place of Paul McCartney, as he doesn't want to tour America with Wings anymore. And I rehearsed with Wings. I've shown the pictures and videos on the show many times. And so there you go. You might find that a bit of a trivia you might enjoy. Zach from Uganda. I'm Zach from California. Yes, very different. Hi, folks, said Jamie. How are you? It might be down as Math the Magician. Can't remember which account I used. All right, so... I'm sure I don't pick it out. The analytics will count them all and reveal them to me. So I don't have a say. I don't go through and just randomly pick people and go, oh, I like this person. Let me get this person. It's not how it works. So if you've done great stuff and you come out in the draw, you win. I can't make it happen. Anyway, well done, Martyn. Thank you so much indeed. All right, I'm out of here. Thank you very much indeed. We end the show. Probably the last time we will be an unprofessional YouTube channel. If tomorrow we become 100,000, well, guess what? We become 0.6 of all channels in the world. In the world. Now, Sensei did some research yesterday, and we were 2,200 ranked YouTube channel in the world, and there's over 100 million. And yesterday he did it and said we are now ranked something like 2,200 in the world. I cannot believe it. That's our engagement, our members, our views, our watch time, and everything else. Absolutely amazing. I was like, 2,000? What, in the whole world? He said, yeah, I did. I checked it on Mr. Beast's website. There's like a website, it ranks it all. I said, bloody hell, that's amazing. I had no idea. So it's all to do with the engagement rate. It's all to do with the watch time, the memberships, and everything else. It's like, bloody hell, we're one of the best, most engaged channels in the world. And once we get to 100,000, it becomes official. Anyway, there you go. Will it happen tomorrow? I hope so. Thank you, Martyn. By the way, once it happens, I'll be taking a break and we'll be slowing the channel down for a while because I'm absolutely broken. I'm so tired. I've been live now for 4 years, all day, every day, and I haven't even taken a break. It was a great day with the Lucasades. See you all tomorrow. There's Leah Lucas, my wife, in the chat. Lovely. Thank you, Leah. Absolutely awesome. She spends now time on Discord with our ladies having conversations after the show. If you'd like to talk to Leah and ask her all about me, you can if you want. So anyway, there's a Discord link. If you do go Discord, it is a very private server. We don't want millions of people. In fact, we reject people all the time. We only want real investors that join the server. How do you join? I've given you the link in the chat. Do not click join server. It says here, premium subscribers only. You have to have that because Discord just want to sell more and more people all the services, like you can boost the server. We're not trying to do that. We're not interested in getting millions of people so Discord can make money. We had the lowest price possible, $2.99. That's the only way you can keep bots out, scammers out, trolls out. You purchase, and in return, we give you this live, real community, all talking stocks and investments 24 hours a day, sharing charts. We even have a training course, videos worth thousands of dollars for free. We give that to you for free rather than selling it on YouTube. We give that to you for free. And you can talk to me, my wife. You can talk to Sensei, Vaz, all the team, and everybody else. And there are many premium perks in there as well. So if you do join and you don't see anything, it's because you've done it this way, and many people do, and I just kick you out. I don't mean that literally. That's what it's called on Discord. It's not a very nice term, is it? Kick out, but that's what it's called. Remove would be nicer. Anyway, there you go. That's it from me. See you tomorrow. Tomorrow we become a big grown-up channel with a silver plaque on the wall. I'll have to knock it off when you go pro. I'll have to knock it off when you go pro, Leah. What's that? Knock what off? Leah, send funny photos of Martyn. No, don't do that. Don't do that, Leah. Martyn has been with us since... Oh, by the way, just so you know, we had this conversation yesterday, and I said, we should be like Donald Trump and Melania Trump. You are your own person. She says, what, I can just say what I want? I said, yes. It shouldn't be you ask me, can you say this, can you say that? Leah is our own person. She's a wonderful lady, and I'm sure you'll enjoy getting to know Leah. And so there you go. If you want to talk to Leah, you can. But she's her own person. She doesn't say what I want her to say or... Remind everyone to click subscribe. She doesn't do any of that stuff. She just chats to the ladies, really, and she enjoys their company. So there you go. Goodbye, Leah. Goodbye, Martyn, everybody. Just got on how were the earnings. They were great, actually. I'm going to help Bruce get on Discord. Have a nice evening. Thank you, Stage for Life. I'm loving it, loving it, loving it. Hope to see you tomorrow morning. Yes, you will. I hope to see you all well, of course. Don't take it for granted. Every day we wake up, it's always a wonderful thing. That's it from me. Thank you very much indeed. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to send you all to the extra channel. Why? Because we're about to hit 100,000 subscribers at any moment throughout the night. It could happen. If it does, let me know and I'll be back for the party. Oh yes, if it happens at 2 o'clock in the morning, I'll be here. So what we've got is the extra channel running. We're replaying today's shows and you can see translucent behind the live number. Let me just update it. There we go, because I was behind. There is the live number behind this broadcast. I'm covering here a previous stream. It's a restream of today's stream, but the chat is all live. This is all live, and people are in just talking to each other and being a part of the community. It's 99 cents to do it. That's what it took to keep the bots and trolls out. So there's no buy Bitcoin every 10 seconds. It's just really investors. It's a private VIP group just for members. It's a separate channel, so if you want to become a member, it's 99 cents. And you can see the screen there. That's going to be left on throughout the night. So if it gets to 9999, all right, very close. Let me know and I'll come back live and we'll have the party, even if it's 2 o'clock in the morning. We're going to be there when it goes live for real. So you might want to be in there and let me know in the chat. Martyn, wake up. You got 10 more to go, all right? And I'll know the real ones, not the fake ones, not the flipping idiots who just pay $500 to do it. The real ones. I can see exactly who's subscribing to what. So let me give you the link to that. Here is the link. You can now go directly there. So here we go. There is the link, and I'll make sure that the show is automatically taking you there. Let's have a look. Yes, it is. Details. Live now. Okay, and there it is. So we're all good. Now, I said today I expect about 20,000 people to watch us live, between 20 and 30,000. 16,821. So in the next couple of hours, it will get to 20,000. So I was about right. Good. 4 years of studying numbers. All right, that's what I do. Okay, it's nice when you get it right. Anyway, it'll be about 20,000 in the next hour or so, I expect. Anyway, that's it from me. Hopefully they'll subscribe, and when we pop into the extra channel, we will see this keep going. That's it from me. Stay where you are. Click on the link. Take part in the giveaway. We're giving away money. We're supporting charities, and now follow me throughout the night. I'll replay what you've missed, and you can see it all happen live. You know your numbers. Yes, after 4 years of staring at numbers into a camera, living in the dark, never going anywhere, I've learned to count. I've learned to count. That's it. Thank you ever so much. Have a wonderful evening. Leah will see all the ladies on Discord. I'll see you in the extra channel as we get ready for the 100,000. If it gets to about 10 o'clock, I'll probably wind it up and go to bed, but it will be left live. And when it happens, I'll be on it like a car bonnet. That's it from me. Until next time, take care of yourselves and each other.